Tell your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, it's motherfucking Friday. Y'all know what time it is. It's the Ultimate Fucking Hammer Show, the restoration negativity. Bring it the fucking, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Panel, what's popping today? We got a special guest.
Bring it in.
A special guest today. We got a special guest today. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. But to the panel, introduce yourself. Craig.
Y'all know what it is, Jack. The thrill, the big deal. Who said it first? I put in the verse, nigga. What's happening?
That nigga ain't gotta introduce. Y'all know who the fuck he is.
Yeah.
Y'all know who the fuck he is. He the nigga that just beat a few y'all's favorite rapper, nigga. That's right. Who the fuck he is.
Randy Orton.
I like
Randy
that.
Motherfucking Orton, the RKO.
Yeah.
The legend killer, man.
Yeah.
What it do, family? Hey, I ain't even drank.
We got Slow-Mo in the building. We got First Lady Danny in the building. You know what time it is. Drop a beer in a minute. Chop beer in a minute. We here to talk that shit. Yeah.
I ain't even got my Cavassier tonight, yeah. My little princess told me I'm too old to drink Cavassier, so I had to get a beer and shit, nigga.
I'm on my Jameson tonight, man.
Listen, you better than me, my nigga. I ain't gonna hold you. You want a Jamie? Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sober as fuck. I'm on this bubble. I'm just on this bubble. I ain't got no yak, no nothing. I'm about to go drink after the show though. Definitely.
I know that's right.
So yo, we're here. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all y'all, you know what I'm saying, tapping in, tuning in. We're live on Facebook, we're live on YouTube, and we're live on Twitter, Periscope. We got the big homie Jag in the building. Yo, I just caught wind. Caught wind of that diss track. You know what I'm saying? Like I caught wind, and I will say that me personally, I listened to it after. Shout out to Ace, I'm in. I listened to it after Ace had dropped his John the Baptist diss. I thought that was pretty fire. You know what I'm saying? I liked it. Then I listened to yours, and I was like, I noticed certain things.
Okay.
I noticed I'm not taking away from that, obviously, but you know, I just like to point out shit. The wordplay, the bar referencing, I heard K-Shine used in a reference. You know what I'm saying? Like you were, how can I say this? You were living in both worlds.
Yeah.
On that diss track. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You definitely went at 40's neck because that diss he did to Cass was ass. That shit was ass.
Yeah.
Take us into your mentality of that whole process. The diss track and everything.
Well, shout out to my nigga Broderick, man. He be going hard, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he asked me to diss 40, you know what I'm saying, a while back, you know. And I remember him asking about it, and I had a session yesterday. It was only 15 minutes left from my session. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh shit, I don't want to waste time and smoke a blunt, you know what I mean? In my session or whatnot, and waste time. I got 15 minutes left. So I'm like, shit, put on the duppy. You feel me? I jumped in there. I didn't write that, bro. Like, I just freestyled it on some Jay-Z shit, you know?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
When they're
Hold
freestyled
on.
That's
so
crazy.
The niggas out there might just think that that's cap. For the niggas out there that might think that that's cap, the man said that he didn't write that down. He went there on his Hobonomic shit, went in the booth, cracked the door, and let Superman fly.
Yeah, I mean, I do that all the time, though. Like, a lot of time, like, I don't, you know what I mean? I've been, like, not putting the pen to the paper on a lot of shit. You feel me? So, yeah, it was nothing for me to do that, especially to a nigga like 40. Like, I come from the old school, so niggas had to freestyle and do all that shit back in the days. You had to know how to move fast because you gonna waste niggas' time, and niggas wasn't having that back in the days. Feel me?
Right.
That's a fact. For everybody that's watching, see that separates a battle rapper from an artist. That's an artist right there that can do that shit. Dead ass.
Facts.
That's natural born artistry, man. That's what we used to call back in the day, goddamn an MC, nigga.
Facts.
For real, man. Hey, that's fire
That is
right
the
there.
definition of a master of ceremony. It's called a master
Yeah,
of ceremony for y'all that don't know what what MC means. It's not just
that's
rapping.
Facts.
You got to know how to control the crowd, speak to the crowd, control the crowd.
Yep.
Even the motherfuckers in the crowd that ain't feeling you, you got to convince them.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
that. Now I ain't even gonna hold you. I got a question for you.
Definitely.
I listened to the diss track, right? Don't get me wrong, I'm ready for the battle, but I'm ready for another Jag mixtape.
Yeah, man. Hey, dog, like put like this, man. I've been making some of the best music like in my life, man. I'm having fun, bro. Like it's no worries for me. I know what my future looking like. Like when you know what your future looking like, it's really nothing like nobody could do. Like as long as God keep me here, everything is gonna be executed. You get what I'm saying? And
Facts.
everything I've been saying, you
Right.
know, it be sounding like cap, it be sounding like gas. But then when it happens, it's like, oh shit, everything Jag said was gonna happen did happen. Feel me? I
Mm-hmm.
called
Ain't
Mav a
nothing wrong with
stepping
manifesting,
stone.
my
I
nigga.
told
Ain't
Mav
nothing
I'm
wrong
gonna
with
have another match
manifesting.
after him. You feel
That's
me?
a fact.
He said, how? You gonna get killed? He said, how? So how are we here? Feel me?
Wow.
Yeah, how am I getting any reaction?
How am I getting the reaction?
How I'm here, man. I
How
told
am
these
I getting
niggas,
the
man.
reaction?
Yeah. And Mav's still talking about Jag till this day. Mav still talking. I told Mav in the
Why
first
you do that?
I told him you never gonna forget a nigga for the rest of your life.
Ah,
For the rest of your
huh.
life, my nigga.
Oh,
You gonna be 64 years old. You gonna remember when you battled Jag.
wow.
Promise you that. Feel
Hey,
me?
let me ask you a question. Was it originally supposed to be Cal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Cal accepted on some fast shit. And then I got a call from ARP about like 3 a.m. He said, Cal went to go do his research. That nigga said, hell no.
But is that still set up for
It
for
could
later
be,
on?
yeah,
Wow.
if the bag right.
Okay.
Cal's
Okay.
smart man.
I
Like,
think
Okay.
I need
I
a
think
Facts.
that's what he was.
hey, shut
I
up.
think that's what he was saying
Shut
too.
up.
I think that's what he was saying too. I think he was saying that type of situation too. That actually that'd be dope. How did you? Let me ask you this. How did you get to watch Summer Madness?
A little bit.
Jack?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Okay.
Which battles did you catch?
Set it over. I
What
caught
battles
Rum
did
battles
Nitty
you
did you
too.
catch?
catch?
Let's talk about that real quick because remember we talked about that shit yesterday or whatever, right? So
Hey
Huh?
Malone, Malone, you in and out.
He asked you what battles did you catch, Jag? Like which battles on Summer Madness did you fuck with?
And I said the Rum Nitty. That was one of them. I
How
guess he
you
was about to say something and
how you feel about that battle?
Rum lost, plain and simple. Rum lost.
Read.
Feel me?
I
That's what I'm
love it.
saying. Niggas be saying they the goats and all that. They be stamping these niggas, and these niggas be going taking clear L's.
See, it's crazy because it's different when a nigga in that ring talking that shit to you. When a nigga in that ring barking on you, that's different.
Yeah.
You know first. Hey, Mav waited to Mav waited to the third round to walk the fuck off and grab
Oh
that
my
water.
God. Oh my
You feel me?
my
Yeah.
bad. Before I got cut, what I was saying was I had in my predictions I had Nitty 3-0 in Reed. I wasn't sleeping on Reed or nothing like that, but Nitty's my guy. I just I don't really pick. It's very rare that I pick against Nitty, but watching that fucking battle, I mean, I recorded it on my phone, so I watched that shit at least 6 times already. I'm not gonna lie. I cannot have a different feeling. Reed was in his bag. Reed controlled that fucking small space. He controlled that shit. He showed levels.
Oh my
He was
God,
talking to that
Range.
nigga and us. He's talking in the camera. He was talking that shit. But like I told niggas, the shit that landed for me the most is he say, y'all niggas is, I can get on Summer Madness 10, but I already been here 20 before Smack had the, that shit right there. Yeah.
See
That's
Smack,
the shit that,
but did you notice how Smack was as Reed was rapping? Smack
he was surprised. He was not fucking, he wasn't expecting that shit
He
either. Let's keep
fuck
it
with
above.
Reed. He letting you, he like, I fuck with Reed. Y'all can say what you want. It's letting you know that these guys that y'all think all that, Smack know what's up.
Yeah, he know what's up.
Smack know what's up. And I mean, every line, he looking at Reed like, yeah.
So
he fucking with Reed.
pretty
Reed
much,
walked around. Reed controlled that room.
Yeah, he did.
As if, I mean, he walked around that room so comfortable.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
looking at the camera,
shout out to Reed. That's my
aggression.
nigga.
He tapped into another element.
Yeah.
He became somebody else for that moment. I love it.
So
Like
Jack,
Daylight.
watch So watching that battle,
Daylight
bro.
was Daylight at one point. I seen one scene. Daylight had looked like a Rockweiler on some Cujo shit. Shit was slinging. I said Daylight in another trance. Daylight on some other shit.
Drooling at the fucking mouth, getting the bars off. Yeah, that nigga was
And it's funny because Jag, when you was battling against Mav, even though he walked off, it was like you still was fuck that shit. And you still was going.
Yeah.
Once you get your groove, I feel like when you get your groove and you get comfortable, because we already know what's up. People don't know the background about that, why you was rushing your rounds.
Right.
Yeah.
When niggas complain about the time. We ain't gonna talk about that. But if you want to get into that, we can get into that. But people like he need to slow down. The reason why nigga rap fast is because niggas speak about
niggas be complaining about that time. No, that's a fact. That's a fucking fact.
So, but you still stood there and nothing stopped you. You said everything you needed to say. You said, "Fuck that! I'm about to say this shit."
Hey, check me out. I remember you was on a breakdown crew. You was on the breakdown crew show, and Rum Nitty was one of the names that you mentioned.
Yeah.
Have y'all spoke on that?
Nah.
Not yet.
Not yet.
All right. You gonna kill him?
But after that clear L, it's clear to see that Rum could take another clear L.
Yeah, yo. Oh man, I hear you. I hear you. Rum can't let that shit happen again, though.
I see what's going on.
Well, you know he's suffering from a kidney infection and high blood pressure. So
this the thing with
why
Rum. He's so caught up. Rum is so caught up in his little that people praise him about his punchlines that he think that his punchlines gonna beat everything.
Mm-hmm.
And when a nigga come in there and get to talking that real shit to him,
the
punchlines don't stand tall like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because you fabricate shit and niggas is talking real shit.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when Reed get to breaking down that whole Smack shit and all that, it hit hard because Rum is just a punchline nigga.
Yeah.
You don't know about the footwork niggas put in.
Damn. So
you know what I'm saying?
So damn. So is Nitty? So damn. Did this battle show that Nitty's like a one-dimensional puncher? We know a puncher's. Listen, we know a puncher's battle rap life in battle rap ain't too long. He managed to still be relevant, but it's kind of like how niggas used to come at Chilla. Well, his flow was slow and boring. And
Conceited would have been Rum Nitty if Conceited wouldn't have never left.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on, Jack. Wait, Jack. Would he though? Hold on, Jack. Would he though? I can't really say that. I can't. Hold on. I don't know because a lot of niggas.
Conceited. We seen Conceited punch some shit to death.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You bringing up a topic that we don't want to. Oh.
No. This is a topic we definitely want. No. Talk. We talk. Nah, I agree to disagree. I agree to disagree.
Conceited was that. He was the new young nigga who got all the punchlines niggas ain't he punching shit like damn. This nigga coming with witty punchlines like he's just a punchline nigga.
Matter of fact, I do you one better. It was Conceited, then B Magic, and then Rum Nitty.
Yeah, I'm about to say we can't forget Shout out to B Magic. B Magic was actually go watch B Magic versus Khan.
I just
that another bad creation. Yo, listen, I had B Magic winning that battle. I don't give a fuck. I had Magic winning that battle, not Khan. That was me personally.
Yo, that's
I
wild.
like Magic better. So you had Khan.
Me personally,
I had it
like a tie. Yeah, that battle was real. Like that's supposed to be the battle of the punches, and I don't think that there was a true puncher crown.
I ain't gonna lie, I think that
punch his head off.
Yeah, but I think Khan probably pulled one of the best slow it downs I ever heard him do. With the deacon, that whole church scheme, bruh. Yeah. That's probably one of the best slow it downs I ever heard Khan. Besides the one he did on Clips with the Captain Morgan's when he did it 3 times.
Yeah.
But yo, I'm gonna say it like this: if you're a puncher, you can't really be having dry spots in your rounds because you don't got nothing to fall back on.
Yep. Especially when you don't have any type of star power. Like okay, some people just don't get it.
Hey, I believe. Look, Rum Nitty definitely is not the same without a big crowd.
Nah.
Nah. Punchers need a crowd because it's like a boxing match. If we see Mike Tyson throw that fucking haymaker, it's
And then on top of that, Rum Nitty just went against somebody who's like a fucking Muhammad Ali in the ring.
That's what I'm saying.
Reed circled around him. Reed used the whole fucking floor to his advantage.
Yo, it's
the whole floor looked dead at the cam.
Yo, it's funny that you
walking around talking shit.
Slow-mo. It's funny that you say that shit. It's funny that you use Muhammad Ali. Because what's that nigga's favorite move? The rope-a-dope, right? So when Rum Nitty's slogan is, I'm about to hit this nigga with so many punches, he can't get off the ropes. It wasn't, the punches didn't come in flurries. Reed was never on the ropes. He was never on the ropes. There you go.
And to be honest, like
Reed put his foot on the gas.
Shout out to my nigga Rum Nitty. Hey, I think Rum Nitty is dope. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's very to me. I feel like it's somewhat similar to like with Cal and Verb. Verb could rap. Verb could rap his ass off, but Cal got to talking that shit.
His ass all over.
Cal got to talking that shit.
His ass cook crack, hit a bitch off from the back, served the nigga, and still went home. So it's
that's
it.
He whipped his ass. It. So Jag.
Told y'all he was gonna whip his ass.
So Jag,
yeah,
did you get to see that battle? No,
I saw a little bit of
Cal. You saw a little bit of it. Okay. Did you see when Cal? How did you feel about that? When I was 12 years old, the sandwich bag shit.
Shit was hard, bro.
That shit was hard, right?
I'm from the streets, dog. Like Cal always talk that real street shit, man. I fuck with it.
Even niggas that ain't even from the streets, niggas that walk the sidewalk felt that shit. Like that's how you know it was heavy.
Say that. What was the line?
What? What's that? When I was 12 years old.
The sandwich bag, the 12-year-old line.
When I was 12, he said what he said? He said, when I was 12.
When I was 12, I just found out sandwich bags was for sandwiches.
For sandwiches. Bruh. Yo, that type of shit. I'm sorry.
If you ain't want to go get a pack right then and there, I don't know what to tell you.
It's shit like that made me fall in love with battle rap.
Yeah.
We gonna put it like this. You know what I'm saying? We got Jag here. You know what the fuck today's show is about. Yeah, Jag is sitting in with us. We gonna talk about this because it's not too many battle rappers that'll sit down outside of the topic of battle rap and talk about shit that's going on right fucking now. Like this whole Breonna Taylor situation. Let's talk about it. Jag, walk us into your thoughts real quick. Danny, after Jag, you go. Slow-mo, you go, then I'll go last. Let's talk about it.
You know I've been reaching on shit like this. I feel like we not respected as a whole, as a race. I feel like we never gonna be respected. We too deep in. I've been telling niggas this. We too deep in. Like until we get the fucking up shit like that's gonna matter to them. We ain't gonna matter.
But we're thugs and vandals. We're thugs and vandals. Like this country wasn't taken. Like motherfuckers wasn't murdered and slaughtered and tricked.
And see, this is why I tell niggas, like, you know, our race, we so optimistic. You know what I'm saying? You know, we so hopeful still.
A little gleam of hope is like the world to us. I hate that shit, bro.
Yeah, so, you know, we still trick ourselves to believe that it can be some change. I'm telling niggas, it don't matter if we vote. It don't matter if we protest. None of that shit matter. They act like this the first time we voting. Nigga, we all voted for Obama. The whole race damn near jumped up and voted for Obama. That shit don't mean a fucking thing.
No.
When Obama was in office, you seen the most black people vote ever. In history of goddamn United States, you seen the most black people vote when Obama was in office. You feel me? And that's just real life. And we did that, and we got nothing out of that. We still was dying. You know what I'm saying? All this bullshit still was going on. Basically, you know what I'm saying? It's a higher power, way higher than we think that image of a president that they put in front of us. You feel me?
Bro,
that's running everything, you know. We mad at Trump, but not
to cut you, but I want to say something to that right there. Like, yo, all I can say, like that last statement he said, if you know, you know. I got one for the industry, one for out the industry. You in the industry. Like I said, that line that you just said will go over a lot of people's heads because niggas is not gonna understand what you mean. It's above us. Yeah, it's really above us. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, my mind there, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't talk about it much. You know, I express myself through my music every now and then, but
you really can't, bro. Speaking in code since I left you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? It's certain levels I could take to go so far because of my platform, and you know I see how they do when niggas use their platform. I see how the higher power, you know, reacts to people using their platform and telling people some knowledge. You know what I mean?
Hold on, Jag. Jerry, shout out to Jerry. This one's for you, Jag. I'll put the comments up there. He says, I agree and I disagree with Jag, and here goes his comment. Voting only works when you have a real candidate in a party for us. True. That's why they try to throw Kamala under the Biden ticket. Understand?
Wait, hold on. Stop. No, they make us feel that it works when we have a real candidate in a party for us. No, it don't work.
Talk.
Okay? Let me tell you something. Obama was going to be president whether we voted or not.
That's a fact, nigga. What? We going
they got
there.
A game plan.
So we going there.
You know we going there. Let's talk.
Yeah, we going there. Let's speak it.
We going there.
Obama would have been president. Obama would have been president whether we voted or not because they needed that. They seen our race, the minorities, we needed to feel something. You feel me? In order to get everybody on board.
Bird feeding us. Let me give them this.
Come on.
Let me give them this so they can shut up.
Come on. We needed to feel something, and we felt comfortable. For 8 years, we felt comfortable.
Let me ask y'all a question. It wasn't me or the night that we found out that Obama won. When I played that track, me and my mans was riding through the hood. Yeah, I was in Rockland County. Shout out to Rockland. When Jeezy dropped that, my president's back. Didn't you? No, let's be honest. And speaking of what you said about just giving us a little and making us feel like it's a grand gesture of love, right? Did you not feel the goosebumps on that? So I felt that shit. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I actually felt like that shit meant something. I'm being honest.
Everything,
I'm being honest,
bro.
my nigga.
The feeling was so realistic. I ain't gonna lie. We was all in the streets everywhere, every state down there. You know what I mean? You feel me? And listen, and Jerry, I see what you're saying, man. We need a Marcus Garvey. We're not going to get that in this 2020.
They killed him off, man. They got rid of him. We had him. We had a Malcolm. We had a Martin. We come on now. We had him, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Jerry.
And we allowed them to kill them.
Jerry, you're a prime example. You're a prime example of what I'm saying about my people, Jerry, about being optimistic and being hopeful. And I love that you do have your hope, Jerry. But realistically, if you're being real with yourself, then you know fucking well we ain't getting no Marcus Garvey in office to do a fucking thing in 2020.
Not in 2020. Fuck no, they scared of that shit.
Yeah.
They like the little house niggas they got now. They good with that. They're not even comfortable
Better
with all that
off with
shit.
Trump.
Yeah.
We better off with Trump.
Listen, a lot of shit I say is blunt and it hurts, but it's the truth, man. We don't matter.
Welcome to the fucking Arm and Hammer show, where what he said is what we fucking do. Talk your shit.
You feel me? We don't matter. As much as we say Black Lives Matter, yeah, only to us.
Damn.
I'm more into Jag. I'm more into us starting our own community. Like they got their own thing, and we got our own thing.
Let's dig deep
like
with that.
They gotta have permission to come near us, and we should have to be able to go there high up.
Hold on.
But you know what? You know what makes that shit so hard though? Because at the end of the day, yo, we need banking and funding for that. And guess what that owns by? You feel me?
Damn.
So either way, like, you know, truth to be told, yo, let's keep it real, yo.
We gotta be able to do business with them.
Nah, Jag, go ahead. Go ahead, Jag.
So, do we say it? Tell the truth.
So look, here it is.
Hold on. No, Danny, you're right, but hold on. I feel like
dig deep. We're gonna dig deep.
Let's dig.
The reason why it's hard for us to support black shit and do this black on black love, like the reason why it's hard for that, because you got to go from the beginning. From the beginning, they've separated us. From the beginning, they got us killing each other, and robbing each other, and doing all type of shit to each other, and hating each other. From the beginning, from slave days, from light skin and dark skin. This shit been going on since day one. You get what I'm saying?
So you know why they call a project projects? Because it's a project.
Hard for
literally, it was a project.
2,000 years later, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We trying some shit, and it's hard. It's hard to
because we got social media.
So much hate. We got so much anger in our blood from the shit that they built up. You know what I mean?
And jealousy and anger. Jealousy comes from them. They are so jealous of us.
You know how you get. You know how they know the golden rule. You know how you get black people to turn against each other.
Money, but once we learn that they are obsessed with us, they cannot survive without us. They so fucking obsessed with us. It's sad,
it's not just white people. It's the world. The world can't live without us.
We are so.
Can I tell y'all some real shit? And the only person that I told this shit to was Wing. This shit happened to me last night. This shit y'all might feel my pain. Me, to be honest with you, I don't even know how I feel right now, because this shit literally happened right here in front of my shit for the neighbor next door. I had to tell her about herself. I'm in here doing the show yesterday. I'm playing my music regardless. If my shit might be a little too loud, I'm a grown-ass man. You an adult. We adult. Talk to me like an adult. Yo, I just came out my crib like, yo, who the fuck is banging on my roof or my roof or my fucking wall, whatever the fuck. Like, but y'all niggas be walking. I don't complain. I just turn the levels higher. Bass will overtake your foot. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm petty, man. Anyway, I go outside. This bitch I call her a bitch because that's how she was acting. I respect women of all nationalities, and especially black women more. But I call her a bitch because she was a bitch. Bitch, I hope you can hear me right fucking now. I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, real shit, I came out my door. She comes out, oh, you're a bitch, and starts calling me all type of niggas.
Ooh.
Ma'am, look at your skin complexion. For one, you're not even fucking white. Yeah, I hope you hear me and hear me fucking clear. You're not even fucking white. Shout out to my Mexicans. I fuck with, you know what I'm saying, my Spanish people. But on some real shit, yo, she was a Spanish. I'm like, yo, I was like, you serious? We doing the minority on minority thing? I said, I'm a black king. You ain't see the shit that just happened with Breonna Taylor? I'm telling her this shit. I'm like, yo, right now is not the time.
Every race think they better than black people.
The point,
Chinese, Spanish people, all them think they better than us.
The point I'm trying to say to you is that as a man, it took another black man to walk to me. I was already walking off. He put his arms around me, bro. I wasn't, well, to him, he must have seen that I was fucked up by the shit. And he was like, bro, you seen I came to you and not her. I'm older than you. He was like, yo, I don't want to see another black man die. You know, if they call the cops, you know how this shit's gonna go. And I was like, nah, you know what, black man, you right. I respect it. I'm gonna go in my crib, but I'm not gonna allow, I'm a grown ass man. I'm not gonna ever allow no fucking other human being outside my fucking race to call me nigga, and then you getting mad at me because I want to say nigga. I said I'm black. I could say it as many times as I fucking want to.
Wow.
This is the America that we live in. It's two Americas. There's Trump's America, and then there's fucking ours. Go ahead.
That's real.
That's real. I win it.
Racist white people don't bother me because as a black woman, I know who the fuck I am. I provide for a whole family. You tell me, both of my baby fathers I locked up incarcerated during a lot of time. So I take care of my mom and my grandma who's 93. So it's really not much that a white person can say to me. I don't really have to interact with them every day because I got my own shit going on. I don't need them. If I have to do business with them, I can come at them because of as a woman and as a business person because I'm good. I don't need them for anything. So they call me a nigga, I'm gonna call them a nigga. You a nigga? What the fuck? Like, it's nothing that a white person can do to make me feel bad. But going
Danny,
back to like
Danny,
I want
outside of that,
shit.
Outside of that though, Danny, you a black woman, a black queen in America, my nigga. We black kings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jagger be back, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I think he has a little audio or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He's always tapping whenever he feels free. In this country, right now, we just watched white men. I don't care if they was officers. I don't give a fuck what their job title was. We just watched white men kill a black woman, and the only motherfucking person that got justice wasn't even a fucking person. It was a thing. You know what the thing's name was? It's called the neighbor's wall. Get the fuck out of here.
Over a charge I ain't never even heard of.
Talking about the shooting was justified because in the state of Kentucky, listen, whoever that black man that they put up there on that podium to fucking speak, whoever the fuck he was, coon, slave master's pet, whole ass nigga, nigga.
Look,
all skin folk ain't our kin folk.
Take control of it. Excuse me, Lord. I don't want to go there. I don't want to.
That's what this is what tonight's show
is
about.
Control of the whole, infiltrate the whole St. Louis. Shut it down. Have it to the point also walking dead dope. Can't nobody
moves, son. They got Kentucky. They got Kentucky
now
shut
you
down.
Tell the president to bring the National Guards in, and you bring them in. You better hope it ain't no niggas on there, because we gonna look at them niggas and say, "Oh, y'all niggas cool with them shooting a black woman."
The crazy part is. The crazy part is when they shut that shit down before they make their verdict.
Yeah,
right.
That's what got me.
So what you talking about when they started setting up the gates because they knew they was going.
They knew.
In our face.
And that's why, like, I remember it was like a month or two ago, month and a half ago, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I remember telling a white man, I said, "Yo, you should be very, very happy that we just looking for equality and not revenge. You should be thankful. You should thank God and pray every day that we only looking for equality and not revenge." I'm telling you, yo, because I don't give a fuck that we goddamn 10, 13% of the United States. No, we 10, 13% strong. And it won't.
You gotta make. Yeah, I like that. Let's go, King Mike Ryder. Yes, God.
Yeah. Yes.
For years, it's like
I've been telling my people this all year. We've been on this earth biblically, thousands of years, scientifically, millions of years, and we still divided.
Correctly.
So run your mouth, sir.
Talk.
Run your mouth, sir.
I know the story, guys. I believe in God, but I don't know the stories. But
listen,
I know.
I'm gonna be Danny. I'm a PK. I believe in God too, but guess what? I believe this whole story of the higher beings is like a comic book.
Correct.
You don't get the imagery. You don't get the imagery of a Superman, a Batman who is the human form of a superhero.
Yeah,
all that shit to me, I dig deep into all that shit. That shit got different meanings.
I do too.
Look at that shit like it's comic.
I want to use
these niggas are
stories as an example. I ain't saying I don't believe in the story, but I want to use an example. You remember how Noah came up rich?
Because I know. I always felt you was on that path. You in
Noah
tune.
was rich. Found out he was broke. Fucked up and killed his homeboy. Then he had to go back. Then he went back and said, "Free my people."
Right.
So it's like the people that God went back and saved after all them years of slavery. It's like, are we still those chosen people? Like, are we the ones?
We are the descendants. Are we the descendants? Right. Yo, good fucking point, Danny. I like that. Good fucking point. I'm
not saying that the story is real, but I'm just saying the people struggled for years.
So listen, because this also, so check this out, because this also spills into battle rap, into the culture. Ooh. Because we have Christian battle rappers. That's why I tell Jerry, Jerry, you on point tonight, nigga. You on fire.
I know. I want my man. I want my man Jerry on the show, man. For real, he on point tonight.
Listen, if one of y'all, I don't know if he got a Twitter, but if one of y'all could get in touch with him or Jerry, if you could get in contact, not me, but Slow Mo on Twitter or whatever, so you can send him the link. The person that is on point and is making the most valid points in the comments, depending on the show, I will always invite you up to be a guest on the panel.
Yeah,
you feel me? It don't matter if you're from the outside world, battle rap world. It don't fucking matter. Like this show is universal.
It's just about believing in energy and believing there's something out there, because it is.
Right.
It's like super crazy, bro. And you'll be at your lowest. You'll be at your lowest, bro, and you don't understand what's going on. And then just like boom, something happen. You'll be like, "Oh, you wild."
Hey, right quick. Hey, Jerry or King Mike. Hey, do any of y'all got like a Facebook or Twitter? If any of y'all got like a Facebook or Twitter or whatever, y'all, I'm about to give you my or if you got a Facebook or whatever, because I know a lot of people don't deal with Twitter or whatever, then I give you my Facebook, and then I'll message you the link so you could get on the show, yo. You know what I'm saying? We really appreciate it. We really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, we love y'all. So y'all keep us going. You feel me? So, we'll definitely love to have you on the show, man. For real.
Yo, so I want to do this. I got an insert that I recorded, and I want to play it.
Okay.
And after
you gonna do it right? You gonna put it in right?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in all the way right, baby. Don't worry. So
pause.
So no, that ain't a pause. That ain't a pause. That ain't a pause. That ain't a pause to you. That ain't a pause to you. You said that to me. I'm talking to you. Hey, but anyway, yeah, I got it. But after I play this, I want y'all to we're gonna have a discussion about it. It's gonna jerk some emotions. I felt this shit like a Doweezy, like for real.
I'm gonna be honest, yo. I could tell you how I feel about it, and you ain't even gotta play it because I probably done seen it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And I could literally tell you how I feel right now, yo. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100, yo.
So let me play this let me play it for the crowd. Let me play it for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all may have already seen this. I'll play it, and then we're gonna get back. You know what I mean? Word.
He mentioned at the press conference, which I thought was quite interesting, that he's a black man. And as I laid and cried and hurt for Tamika Palmer and for Breonna Taylor and for Kenny Walker and for Janiyah, who we need to love up on. As I laid there and I thought about him saying he's a black man, I thought about the ships that went into Fort Monroe and Jamestown with our people on them over 400 years ago. And how there were also black men on those ships that were responsible for bringing our people over here. Daniel Cameron is no different than the sellout Negroes that sold our people into slavery and helped white men to capture our people, to abuse them and to traffic them while our women were raped, while our men were raped by savages. That is who you are, Daniel Cameron. You are a coward, you are a sellout, and you were used by the system to harm your own mama, your own black mama. We have no respect for you. No respect for your black skin. Because all of our skin folk ain't our kin folk. And you do not belong to black people at all.
Tamika.
Go ahead, Slow Mo.
All right, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I no longer want to do this peaceful protest shit.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna keep it funky. I'm gonna keep it funky, right? If Trump was to so happen to announce a fucking purge day, that would make me happy as a motherfucker. Dead ass. If he was to so happen to announce, like, I'm telling you, and I don't even fuck with him at all.
You
But
think we need that?
huh?
You think we need that?
No, because if you take it
Now
for the
hold
wrong
on.
reason.
Check me out. I think they need that. I think they need to feel it. The thing is, because we done tried, we done cried, yo, and everything. Put it like this. I'm gonna keep it. Look, I'm gonna keep it all the way thorough, yo. For real, if we burnt this bitch down, we got the street smarts and book smarts to build it back up. We, as in black people,
And physically.
we, as yeah, we got street smarts, book smarts, yo. We got the fucking
money too.
like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm very, very, like, I'm tired of the protests. Reason being, okay, cause all right, for one, that all right, when that whole Black Lives Matter shit started, the thing that upset me the most is seeing more of other people instead of our people protesting and repping that shit.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that bothered me the most. You understand what I'm saying? So now I'm on some, okay, fuck that, whatever that shit called or whatever the fuck. Nah, I want our people. When I say our people, I'm talking about all the way down from the fucking streets. For real. No bullshit. Y'all like I want our people. I want everybody. Like, for real. Like, niggas
But you
is
got
mad
some
at
out there.
this.
But you got some out there that say that your thoughts are reckless.
Like, check me out, right? Y'all remember that when they tried to do that whole July 7th thing, that with that blackout shit?
Juneteenth? Oh yeah.
That,
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna tell you how bullshit that was. Because if you was a black person, if your skin is black and you literally did not buy anything that day unless it was from a black owned company, but if you went to work, if you don't work
You
for a
defeated
black
the
owned
purpose.
company,
You defeated
you
the purpose.
completely defeated the fucking purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, I really think, yo, and don't get me, and I love my black people, but I really truly feel like we got soft and comfortable. Dead the fuck ass. Like, I really truly feel like what the
money
fuck?
do that.
Like, what the fuck are we scared? We know how to make money. We done made money.
Got soft and comfortable. I think the tradition just came down from our family and them. Because my grandmother, she's 93 now. She's been a maid since she was 17 to this white family, and she loves the fuck out of this white family, and they love the fuck out of her. I think they just are traditional wise used to massa. You feel me? Like making sure they are okay in them people's eyes, and they kind of drug us into it. You really couldn't speak on it. Your parents would tell you, quiet. Don't talk about that race stuff. Yeah, what are you talking about?
Right.
You know, it's
trying to suppress it
in the 80s.
Right.
The 80s, baby. I don't know if y'all are, but that 80s,
what you mean?
baby.
I'm a 80s baby.
Yeah. Well, you know, we came in like, hold on, what the fuck?
Our generation, we wasn't the generation that was gonna be quiet. We wasn't gonna be quiet.
Y'all. First of all, y'all want to be us. That's for one thing. Especially the women. The women want to fuck the man off top. So it's like, what am I ashamed of? I'm unapologetic. All black, baby. all black all day. I don't give a fuck about what a white person think.
Yo,
I want
my man.
the
Jerry.
families of these victims. The families
Jerry,
of these
you
victims
have
are
to
not
get
even
on
up
this
there
fucking
marching.
show, bro. Jerry, you have to get on this show, bro.
He put check the comments. He put his Twitter. He put his FE in his Twitter, yo. Nah, that shit right there. I agree. I agree with that
Jerry
statement.
Pringle is my Facebook.
And Jerry,
Hey, I'll be
I
right
want to
back.
ask you this. So
I'll be
when you
right back.
say that we suffer from PTSD, so that means, because I used to deal with my baby father used to fight on me, and I used to be like, I'll never be with a man that fight on me. You become obsessed with the trauma. You become used to it. And in a way, when it's gone, you like, where is the toxicness? Where's the bullshit, the drama? Even though you know it's not supposed to be in your life, you become used to that. And like he said, we suffer from PTSD. I really believe that.
Post-traumatic slave disorder.
And we try
post-traumatic slave disorder. That shit, that comment hit. That one, yeah. I gotta post that. Shout out to Blade Brown. I gotta post that one again though. Jerry was on point with that one. That one right there, yeah.
That come to the protest and they are just there to start shit. They left. They whole time they just hate America, and they start shit. And black people say, "Fuck it, we gonna loot with them." Fuck. So why? They asked the dude at Target how did he feel about them looting the store. He was like, I got money. I can build another Target. Them people mad about something else.
Hey, Queen, hold on right quick. Hey, Jerry, hey, check your Facebook messages, bro. Check your Facebook messages. I just sent you the link, man.
We are too comfortable and we suffer from PTSD, bro.
Post-traumatic slave disorder.
Bad. He coming on now.
I like
Hey, he coming. Hey, look for him backstage. He's coming on right now.
Yeah.
You said slave disorder.
I like that.
Malone.
Yo, that's what he wrote. Look, read it. That's what I said. It went over your head.
Oh.
Post-traumatic slave disorder.
I didn't even know.
It hit. Yeah, I know. That's why I was letting you run your mouth. I'm like, wait till it hit him. That's why I kept saying it. Post-traumatic slave. Post-traumatic. Listen. So everything that you said, speaking from thinking it was post-traumatic stress disorder, it's in the same thing. But it's slave is the substituted word, which highlights and magnifies what you said 1,000 times.
We are addicted to them treating us like shit.
Right.
We love it.
So what happens? All women are more attracted to who? Niggas that treat them like shit.
Until you find who you are, like me.
Post-traumatic slave disorder. Master used to rape all women.
Master used to rape our men in front of us.
Okay.
To demasculate our men.
All right, we got
now our men feeling all the shame. Now he like, fuck the black woman.
What up, King? What up, King? How you?
What up, boy?
You can't call it, man. Y'all on one tonight, man. So we got all night.
We got to talk about it. So, yeah, as long as you want to be a guest, you know what I'm saying? You here, you know what I mean?
In the building.
So let's talk about it, because, bro, that was powerful. Post-traumatic slave disorder. Talk about it. Talk about it.
So when you look at it, right, and you say, okay, well, slavery ends, right? So you talk about from 1619 all the way to about 1865, right? You have slavery, and generation after generation, right? They being taught this is what you do. Like people who breed dogs, right? Something bad happens, they kill the dog in front of everybody. All the other dogs know this is a problem. They're feared, right? So they know how to react now to these masters, or anyone who looks like them, right? Because everybody wasn't a master. You had people who would tend the slaves, right? But the slaves knew how to react to them, right? And every so often, that's why Harriet Tubman had so much pushback. It's when Nat Turner get pushback, and everybody just didn't go, because it's trained into them. Baby come in the world, you know what I'm saying? And they get taught, this is what you do, right? This is how you react. This is how you move. etc. Right? So slavery ends. Boom. All of a sudden, we ain't got nothing, right? And now we have to learn how to get things, right? And so the system, the whole American system, immediately made shifts and changes, right? Especially down south, but all throughout, right? They put up the prison system, and they came out with the all type of vagrancy laws. If you don't got a job, we locking you up. So we're gonna get free labor out of you, 13th Amendment, and then getting you, right? So now you got to still learn how to react, right? The areas you learn to live, and you put your little bit of stuff with whoever was on that plantation with you. You now training your kids on how to move. You see it in. I'll fast forward all the way up to. I'm born in '82. You know what I'm saying? And my grandparents, bless their soul, they try to teach me like, yo, you get in front of people, talking about white people. This is how you talk. This is how you do, because they know what the punishment is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
If you talk to an older black person, they'll even combat the fact of how we name our children. Not realizing that our culture was stolen. You see what I'm saying? So they'll name you could find a black person named like, I don't know, King Patrick, right? And that ain't odd to people, right? But he has no you ask him, hey man, where you from? He gonna say like Jersey or Florida or whatever. He gonna say my name come from Ireland.
Right.
He don't even get it. He been trained into thinking this. So now we getting this, we seen it our whole life on TV. Black people getting beat, black people getting, you know what I'm saying? So subconsciously, it did a couple things. One, for you, this is normal. And white people like, look at they're savages. They get what they deserve, right? That's how they treat it. So you have years of this, and there's no way to break it overnight. So to get mad, first of all, if you get mad, that's the right feeling you're supposed to have. But it's not like we can even just burn the city to the ground, because you got to understand, if the pen is mightier than the sword, well, who writing with the pen? Who gonna make the new rules, right? That's when they start giving backhanded compliments. So they say, okay, black people, they got problems with drugs. After we brought them to the community, right? We got Oliver North. Oliver North was authorized to do what he did and bring drugs into the communities, flood black communities. So now there's no stable homes, right? No stable homes in the black community. Black people crying out, we need help. We need to vote, right? And we voted in people who bring in a crime bill.
Oh my God, you take it.
So let's lock them up. Then black people are here celebrating. That's why when Jag was talking, he was on point. That's why I was like, yo, I gotta agree and disagree. You're right. He 100% right. We ain't gonna, if we ever get another black person like a Marcus Garvey type, you know what I'm saying? They gonna get him up out of there. And I ain't they'll criminalize him, see if that works, right? They'll bring up something with his past. Usually they can find a female, like they did Cosby. Like, oh yeah, he had a relationship with this person, he was doing this, that, and this. Easiest way to get somebody out of it. Right?
What is that about?
Well, I'm not saying if it's true or not true. I'm just gonna say this. You can't find too many overly successful black people that don't have some sort of criminal history, right?
Right.
And if they get too successful, just when you think they were like a role model, they'll tell you this. They bring forth this, right? As if the guy that runs the country right now wasn't on tape talking about grabbing by the, you know what I'm saying, grabbing by the pussy, or you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we ain't gonna talk about that? Nah, under the rug. It's fake news, right? So
don't talk about that. No, don't talk about that.
But it's if it's one of us, we have to go to jail. Remember, Bill Cosby, not once again, I'm not gonna side with what he did. I'm not siding against or for, but he was arrested without charges.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They already went to seek, like, yo, we got to get him out of here. In Kentucky, yo, state of emergency before the decision was announced.
Why are we not fighting for bail?
Because it has to do with women. It's a good tear right through the fabric of
now, right now, and yeah, but Danny, you know what the setup? But I ain't even trying to say on my nigga Bill Cosby. I'll be honest with you. This whole shit right now, a black woman was shot. Ain't no motherfucking justice. They shut down fucking Kentucky before a threat of any type. Like, even like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the issue at hand is, at the end of the day, like Slow Mo was saying, yo, reason why they doing all that is because they know the jig is up, yo. Niggas is tired. Niggas are tired of being tired, and it's this generation that's on the front line.
About them every time it is something like a crime like that happens. How do y'all feel like maybe they throw some money at the family, and then the family come on TV and be like, "Just let it go. I want everybody."
But like, even with this Breonna Taylor situation, they threw money at the family before the verdict.
Yeah, for the wrongful death, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they was hoping that would like pacify everything. Like, yo, look what we just did, right? We gave them money. We gave $12 million.
Did
right?
that work for the family?
That ain't
Hell
work,
no.
Jeff, nigga. What?
Hell no. Not even on a family member I don't like. You know what I'm saying? It never, no.
Straight up. Straight up.
Nothing. You can't put a price. And the fact that they felt like they could put a price on a black life.
Away from my kids, like you better march. You better march.
And once again, yo, like it's no secret, yo. I did the whole time I was in prison. I studied the law book and never heard of that law. Never even read about it.
But remember, the pen is mightier than the sword. So
talk about it. Speak about what the law is. And yeah, go ahead.
The charge was for missing a shot.
Right.
They try to say it's almost like saying reckless something endangerment, right? Because they say he was shooting crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Like
never heard of it.
Like
never.
Reckless driving type of charge. You know what I mean? Like
what? And the craziest part about that charge is that backhanded compliment. They keep saying they see it all over, right? We want justice. So they're like, all right, we're gonna do something, right? So the money didn't work. They're like, man, I don't know if that was the right move, right? Damn, we made a black person rich. We gotta do something. We're gonna charge him, right? But the charge is for his missed shots, not for the death of Breonna Taylor. It's for the fact that he was missing shots, shooting. He hit this wall, and that could have killed another person.
I never ever heard of that. Yeah, you completely skip over them. You completely just skip over the murder part. The fact that you murdered somebody, and you get charged for not shooting them more. for the bullets that missed. I never heard of no shit like that.
Ever.
Never.
It's like they made it up, right?
Yeah, they did. It's like they did. They went and found something, the catch-22s. You know what I'm saying? They went in the law books and they looked and they was like, yo, here's a law we haven't used in years.
One of their lawyers just got paid for finding out that little shit right there.
Somebody did, or they put it into a
film. Yo, that shit slid through customs. That shit slid through customs, man.
And I don't know if anybody's ever been like in some type of shit where you actually had to put out. I ain't talking about no court-appointed lawyer. I know me. When you actually got to put out some money to get a lawyer.
I done had my lawyer done told me some shit.
Can do for you is amazing, bro. You be like, they be looking at you like, well, this is what happened. You be like, I didn't even know that was my right. That's not yours. You like, I don't care if that was in your purse. That don't mean you haven't had that purse in years. What? Long as you say shit ain't yours, I'm looking like this.
That's why the charge, it like when I heard it, I'm like, yo, I never heard of it. But for some reason, it's like, yo, I done been in such a, and my lawyer is a fucking beast. And he done even told me, like, he done got me out of some shit by bringing up some shit that fucking I ain't never, I'm like yo, we're technically
like this.
I'm like, what?
You know what's wild though? Like, and I kind of want to go back to Jag's comment earlier, right? He here's where part of the problem is, right? In my point of view. We have so much talent in the black community, right? And it's crazy. This is one of the reasons, and then one of the comments I talked about how I used to be Christian, right? I remember going to a pastor. I ain't gonna say no names because this is Facebook, and in 5 years he might find it. He's still a mentor to me, but I can't mess with the church, right? So when talked about the youth group, Like for the church, you know what I'm saying? Why are we not teaching financial literacy? We got people here who bought homes. We got people here who own businesses, small businesses, but businesses. We should teach that. I mean, I get it. Jesus did this, that, and this. I got it. Like, but all these prayers, remember, they were praying since they came over on the boats. You know what I'm saying? They were praying as soon as they got taught English and whatever African spirituality, they beat it out of them.
We so praying.
So they've been praying for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like one prayer in this church is going to change everything overnight. It's not going to happen. So when the answer I got back was a no, I realized that and people are going to be mad or disagree, but that's whatever. We can have that conversation, but we can agree to disagree too. The church is part of the problem. Like if you look in a white community, they focus on prayer, right? In black communities, we focus on churches. We focus on everything but what we should be focusing on, right?
Yeah.
We focus on self too, so much that we almost neglect future generations, right? White people ain't thinking like that.
Like, you know what's crazy, bro? Yo, that's crazy as shit, right? Look, I had a conversation with somebody a few weeks ago, right? And it's crazy because it's like like my parents, you know, they work hard as a motherfucker, but then I seen them struggle, you know what I'm saying? And then I always like wondered, I was like, yo, why they never taught me about certain shit that I needed to know as far as growing up? It's like it's like crazy because it's like being an 80s baby. I had it in my mind that once I turned 16 or 18, I had to get the fuck out the house, and that was it.
Yeah.
But why wasn't I taught everything after that? Like, why wasn't I taught the budget and the money? You know what I'm saying? The investing and all of that.
They didn't want us to have that. They didn't want us to have that.
Like, and I always wondered that shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like,
and that's
yo,
why
like
our generation, because of that, our kids, the ones that after us, they don't have to worry about that because we gonna make sure that they, you know what I'm saying? And that's
why we gotta take advantage of this virtual learning shit. That shit a blessing in disguise. Cause now we can teach them what to really look at. Yeah, we can look at y'all curriculum, but we can teach them, nigga. You need to know how to read, understand.
I literally told my son, like,
what shit is and count.
Like I literally told my son because my son, shout out to that's my homie right there, yo. We were just watching SMX the other day and whatever. My son, he's 18. You know what I'm saying? Got a college scholarship and everything. You know what I'm saying? But but I always let him know. I said, bro, for one, fuck that athletic scholarship. We going for an academic joint. But best believe I got your tuition money to any school you want to go to. I got that. You know what I'm saying? Like, best believe, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not going to depend on the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, yo, at the end of the day, whatever, yo, like, only reason I'm saying fuck that scholarship, yo, because for one, yo, like, okay, you play football, you know what I'm saying? But football, you making it to the league is not guaranteed. And playing football in college is not guaranteed. You know, playing football in high school was never guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's when I had to literally sit down and be like, yo, like, what do you want to do? You know what I'm saying? And whatever you want to do, make sure it's something that you could travel around the world. Like, you could, like the medical field, you could go anywhere in that medical field is popping. You could go anywhere in that technology field is popping. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere, you know what I'm saying? So, like, make sure you do that, you know what I'm saying? But make sure when you do that, you have to make sure you invest in yourself. Make sure you invest in yourself. Don't wait until this don't fall through and this don't fall through and this don't fall through and be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Fuck, maybe I should invest in myself, you know?
So what age do you start teaching? Because I you know what I'm saying, I got 5 kids, you know what I'm saying? So I'm good, you know what I'm saying? I'm super good. You know what I'm saying? From 17 down to one who's turning 2 next month, right?
I started teaching my I had a daughter. She's 7 now, but I honestly, from like 3 years old, I be just saying and just, you know what I'm saying, the language of that to her, so that as she grows, it won't seem foreign to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's where you start. That's why I started. She only 7 now, but she's very.
I think I started having that conversation with my son when because you know, I produce or whatever. And then he was like, hey dad, yo, you should teach me how to make beats, you know what I'm saying? And then I think that's when I had the conversation with him, you know what I'm saying? I was like, look, yo, producing, that is my quality. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody is born with a built-in software in them that's a skill or a talent or something. You feel
Do
me?
you really
Yeah.
believe that?
I
Yeah.
actually
Yeah,
do. I actually
yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Many
I
I
people
do.
actually
just
do.
don't
I,
find
I,
it
I
good.
believe I believe that everybody is born with a gift. Some people ignore that gift, some people don't find it. Some
Yep.
people gotta go through different
What
stages
if
in
you
life to
scared?
actually find it.
What if you scared of your gift?
If you
So it's funny you say that, right? Many people don't know how to harness themselves, right? So let's take something like, let's say people like, oh man, I'm not really good at nothing. I don't know. They talk, right? They got a good, they talk. In today's day and age, you can turn that to a podcast, right?
yeah.
If you cook, you know what I'm saying? If you cook, you can do the same thing. Like y'all right now got a show, you know what I'm saying? And you
Right.
start cooking on that show, and then you start networking. Like it's different in 2020. So if you're
Right.
scared, you gotta also get with the right group of people, like how y'all have done, right? So now you can get out and about. So if you cook and you get with that talker, you know what I'm saying? You like, yo, you got to get the gap, but you get a podcast. We'll talk about cooking. We'll talk about, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? When you get some, now you networking. And this is one thing I get mad at the church about. Once again, I'm gonna always look at the church since that's the center. Choir practice. All I'm gonna always keep looking at the church because until you stop, I mean, I get it. You're gonna talk about the afterlife, but just think about what you're doing, man. You selling the hope that if I die, I'm going to this great place. You know what I'm saying? And people are giving money for that. So when
Wow.
they're here, they suffering, and you know what I'm saying? It's wild. And not every church is like that. I get it, but I gotta wait till I die to get something. Is a crazy concept. Meanwhile, I got 1,200 Facebook friends, right? I say, okay, I want to start a small business. I just need $20 from everybody. This way I don't have to go through a bank, pay back interest. I'm gonna probably get a higher interest rate being that I'm black or whatever, but you know what I mean? It is what it is. But they won't invest in me, right? So that's foul. So you got to look at your circle and who you with, because if you got $20, right? But if you die today, are they gonna go fund you? Are they gonna be like, man, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? So you got to look at who you're with. Maybe fundraising. You got all people who can do nonprofits. There's so
hmm
many things, especially in Black America. Like once, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once you find that, and you get on with the next person. And you got to keep pulling each other up. You know what I'm saying? Because people stepped on our backs for years, and it's about time we grab each other up by the arm, shoulder. You know what I'm saying? If you got to pull them up by the scruff of their neck and be like, listen, bro, I'm going to run and you're going to run with me. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to run at my pace, but
hmm
we going to get on. But until we break
So
that,
we gonna get on.
we
Exactly.
going to get
We
on.
gonna get on.
We going
Hey
to
That's
get on.
like
yo,
that's
I
like that's like
want
y'all
something
seen
out there.
that's like y'all seen a Notorious movie, right?
Mhm.
One of the best scenes in that movie, I swear to God, is when Puff Daddy looked at Biggie and said, "Yo, we can't change the world till we change ourselves."
Yeah.
That's a
That's
fact.
the best scene in that movie, I swear to God, yo. And
And
after that,
he's living proof. Don't nobody fuck with him. You can say
And just
what you
think about
want
it.
about him. They can
He
tell
was
them
probably
stories.
he probably thought he was bugging when he said that too. Like,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. But you got to look at plugging the next person. Like last night, y'all had B Dot, right? Boom, B Dot come off Summer Madness. Boom, tonight you had Jag, right? So now people are gonna be looking at your podcast, and now tonight you got you actually talking about things outside of battle rap. So now people starting to learn them. So now somebody gonna follow Jag tonight that wasn't probably gonna follow him before because
Right.
they're like, oh
Mhm.
Right.
man, Jag is deep. Jag is deep. And next thing you know, now he got a new fan. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's only one person, that's one
It's all
person.
network. It's all networking,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
One man can
yo.
change the world. One man can change the world, bro. It's a spark.
And it's
I
happened so
mean,
many times. The problem is we don't believe enough in ourselves to say, I could change the world. You know what I'm saying? I could change my community. You start change your household. Once you change your household, you can change your neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Once you change, imagine that. You know what I'm saying? If y'all all with kids and y'all all teaching your kids group economics, and now they know what to invest. We all
Mhm.
start learning how to invest in stock markets and how to invest. Forget even stock markets. We do Patreon and everybody put to you know what I'm saying? We all, you know what I'm saying, making sure we stay alive. So when I open a restaurant, Y'all come into the restaurant. Y'all throw a gig. You use the restaurant. If you open up a laundry facility, I'm making sure I'm going there. You open a clothing store, I'm shopping there. We got to do this. We got to start running the Walmarts and you know what I'm saying, and look for the Black-owned businesses. There's too much information out there to do it, and we're not doing it. We'll criticize Black-owned businesses, but then run right to.
At the end of the day, all of us. At the end of the day, it's crazy. Even us woke niggas, we also semi-program to how shit is. Like, you feel me? So, like, that change is gonna come probably after this greater change. Because right now, shit is minute to what the fuck is going on. It sucks to say that shit, but it's true. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to get everybody back in tune. You know what I mean? Get your liquor. You know what I'm saying? Get your. I don't have the intro on here, or I will play it. If you could load it up, smack right
sorry,
there.
y'all.
But let's
get my kids straight.
Switch the topics and get back to the negativity. Please.
To the ignorant shit.
Let's
get
get
back
right
to
back
the
to
ignorant
it.
shit. The hood shit.
Y'all got a little lesson, you know what I'm saying? We got Jerry here, you know what I mean? I'll put the comments straight. Shout out to him.
We like Jerry.
But let's talk battle rap. Let's talk battle rap. I bet. So what's up? Where we going?
I mean, shit. They dropped the damn Survivor Series. We know it's about to be a Survivor Series. The only thing that I know of, is a 2-on-2. And I know it's Prop, which was the NWX Dojo champion, and Bankhead.
We're not doing that. We're going to talk about how Ill will kick John ass.
Hey, look. Let me be the first. Let me be the first to apologize to the Queen. You feel me? But he didn't kick John ass. He won clearly. He won clearly, but he didn't kick his ass.
But you had to second watch.
Nah. I ain't had a second watch. He won clearly on the first watch.
I watched a couple times, and the outcome was clear to me. It's 2-1. It was always he won. It wasn't.
Did you have 2-1 on the first watch, Malone?
Yes, I watched it live.
Did you have a 30 on the first watch?
Not to me. I'm telling you, I have it. I had John win. That's what I predicted, but I was wrong. But Ill Will won that battle 2-1. What do you mean? No, I didn't. It wasn't a 30 to me. I don't like toilet the Donathan. What the fuck is that?
Now.
I don't. What the fuck is that? Yeah.
Once again,
Yeah, look at the face. Hold on.
Matter of fact,
he said.
Nah, he ain't even toilet the Don now. We gonna start calling him the Baptist, yo, because my man Issa mean that diss track was fire. That's how you put that diss track was fire, yo. I can't even lie, yo.
Oh, hold up, Slow. So it looked like the scenery of the video was at the cafe.
It was.
Yeah.
Because you had Charlie Clips talking, and it sounded like I think that was all from, you know what I'm saying, all from that event.
So yeah. Sound bites from the event and the video and also like, nah. That was dope.
But does Ace really want? I know he want him, right? He made the track, right?
Well,
you think that'd be good for Ace?
The thing is,
I fuck with Ace. Shout out to Ace. You know what I mean? Interact with him on Twitter, it's like that. But yo, I'll be honest, bro. You asking me if I think he could beat John?
Don't fuck with John.
I hope this is motivation for him. But no, I want him to prove me wrong.
John alone, bro.
I don't think he could beat John. But I respect the fact that he even told Smack, like, yo, he ain't nothing to fuck with. I need about a little bit more than 3 months to prep.
Yeah, nah. I respect that.
I can't do no quick. He said I can't do it quick. He said,
why drop a diss track now? Because I think timing is everything, right? Mm-hmm. So you drop a diss track on whatever today is, September, and then what happens when John? You know what I'm saying? Don't
you just told us, right? And you just told us that you need 3 months to prepare. You just gave
what if John say? Okay, let's do it on the 31st of October, right? I can't. Now you looking crazy.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy though? One thing I noticed about Ace is shit, he ain't even been in a culture that long, and he's probably the best ones to market himself.
It's like he kind of like surf in a way.
Like the man before people even seen a fucking URL battle from. I mean, I've been seeing it. I mean, I went to the battle with him and John Doe and shit, so I knew who he was. You know what I'm saying?
Ace's commercial value is
Like I
definitely
swear to God,
top
before
tier.
people even seen a PG from him, like he did interview after interview after interview after interview. It's like, yo, like he actually made himself relevant without even a battle, without even a main stage battle.
And he
You
said
know,
he was gonna do it. Like he talked about that in the interview.
Like somebody said, like somebody said, we're all born with skill. Do I believe? Yes. He's a battle rapper, right? He got a skill set where in the media world he's got a personality. Personality always sells.
Great personality. He can definitely sell a fight. Definitely somebody.
But is he Adrian Bronner?
He's definitely somebody you'll invest in. But my thing is, if I'm gonna invest in somebody, I need you to sell the fight and beat that motherfucker.
Yeah, but at the same time though,
I like people that talk about it and that's really about it.
He could sell a fight like a motherfucker, but goddamn, that's the wrong fight you want to sell.
I was kind of mad at Surf with the Rum Nitty battle, but he won me back over with the Geechee battle, and you know I'm straight up Lux. I'm old school battle rap. So I already know what Lux gonna do, but Lux ain't really do what I felt like Lux should have did, because that goes back to that relationship that these niggas really got with each other. You know what I mean?
Now,
I can't keep doing all that.
Now, let me ask you a question.
Well, I ain't gonna say it's a fact.
We done seen some crazy shit in 2020. 2020 done been some crazy shit.
Yeah, it definitely has. It definitely has.
Does he have just a slightest chance of beating John John?
Unless John choke.
Sir?
And I don't see that happening.
Well, you say Surf or
Ace?
No.
We talking about
the Ace I mean has a slightest chance. Slight chance.
He got a puncher's chance. Like John got to choke. John got to mess up for Ace to get a win. And that's how I feel.
Listen, I'm gonna say it like this.
Like John won't really mad at Twerk. That's why Twerk was able to turn up. But John was mad at Jack.
Yeah. And then on top of that, Ace and John, Ace and John had a little pushing thing back and forth at one time outside of event.
When Jack jumped in that battle, it was over.
Yeah, but that's worse for Ace. I feel like.
This is how he wins. This is how, and I say this respectfully, yo. This is how Ace wins. Ace wins like this. This is how Ace wins, respectfully. John gotta beat himself. Pause. Meaning, like he gotta
take a round.
Fuck up.
He gotta become emotional. Like
and you know what? Ace can do that. Ace can get him. You know why? Because if Ace do that same shit, hold on, check me out. If Ace do that same shit he did with Snake Eyes and that same shit he did with Fonz, he could take John out of his zone.
But what about the fact that it's gonna be in a quiet room? Like that worked with Snake Eyes because there was like some sort of crowd more so than the new era COVID. There might not really be more than like 15 people in the room. So he took
Fonz out of his element, and that was in the same event.
More room for Ace to act like a fucking nigga, yo.
And then on top of that, I mean,
John wouldn't be ready for that.
No, because I think Ace Amin is a diva and he wants showtime. He wants camera time.
And then on top of that, yo, he's at home. I mean, he from Maryland and shit, but goddamn, it's in the DMV. He at home. He in the DMV. He 15, 30 minutes away from home.
Don't get a real nigga underestimated. Because just because you at home don't mean I ain't at home. Because I can go anywhere, nigga, and I can tap in.
Yeah, but you don't think John gonna be extra mad when he like, all right, this dude got a diss track. This dude trying to make a name off my name.
He's extra mad. Yeah. John is fucking pissed, but he's talking about the fact that this nigga Ace gonna use that for his advantage and pick with John and make John emotional and look like a hater like Twerk did. Twerk killed that man, bro.
I don't know if I'm be honest, man. I don't want to sound like all the way like I'm hating on the man, but I don't know on September, whatever today is, you know what I'm saying, if Ace could do that with John. Now, if he took that 3 months to write and
You know
Ace
what?
in 2021, maybe so.
You know what?
Also, a crowd will, I think, help out Ace more than the quiet room and John just rapping and John gets to get off everything he want to get off because John's performed in this setting. And I don't think Ace got
You know what? I think he would pull some shit like that with John, and it won't work.
Okay.
John is probably one of the most professional battle rappers we got. For real. He is very.
Yo, let me ask all y'all this. What's Ace? Yo, let me ask all y'all. Let me ask all y'all this. What's Ace's win-loss ratio? Honestly,
I don't know. I don't really watch the nigga. Like, I don't look at the nigga battles for real, bro.
I think his losses are bigger than his wins.
I mean, as far as URL,
bigger than his wins.
Because he's got a lot of little wins, but they're not on the bigger stages that he's taking these losses on. And people were like, when he was booked for Swamp, right? And that was supposed to be a big coming out party for whoever the winner was. And he did real bad. He did real bad.
Kicked his ass.
Yeah.
So that hurt. And that's what people can't remember. I mean, the fact that I even just brought that up without even thinking about it.
Yeah.
Is, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need a good performance by Ace. Then he was in the first Ultimate Madness tournament. And I don't even think nobody remember.
Ace is good at just the diss track.
I mean, true to be told,
Ace need to just stick to hanging with battle rappers and just rapping.
Like, I would be honest, even in the Ultimate Madness tournament, yo, like I actually felt like that he lost. I felt like he lost that first round against Bad News. Like I actually felt like Bad News beat him.
I'm not gonna lie. I picked Bad, and I fuck with Ace, and I said it then. I didn't have him beating Bad News in the prediction, and after the battle, I still didn't think that he beat him.
He can't be Bad News. Bad News, nice. Fuck with Bad News. Bad News kicked his ass.
But that's the problem. So when you start talking about Ace's wins, because what got him to the big stage, people start remembering everything on the big stage.
Because a champion.
I mean, the only battle that he had on URL that was fire was his PG versus Fuse. That's the only battle he had on URL that was fire, and all three of those rounds was fire.
Game is fire, pause, but his mouthpiece is fire. He talks his way. He talks himself like he's the shit, like Surf dude. He's a fake miniature Surf, and you not Surf, nigga. Surf looking dumb.
Oh.
Surf on caffeine every Tuesday and Wednesday with Jazz.
So where's Surf at now, though? Is Surf still a top tier?
On caffeine with Jazz, the rapper, every Tuesday and Thursday because Lux they made him a goddamn.
The answer your question. The answer your question. Surf's name, not him as a person. His name is top tier. But me personally, I feel like a nigga could come. I feel like a nigga could come down off of top tier, then he can get up on top tier. I feel like a nigga could easily come down off of top tier. Like for real.
I don't. I need you to listen to me slow. Why I'm mad at Surf? I'm mad at Surf because I strategically watch him do this whole scene with Lux. He talked about how he was gonna beat Lux for months. 2 weeks before the battle, he started acting like he don't care about the battle. And now COVID. He don't understand why they want to do the battle. I said, this motherfucker not ready.
Nigga had Apple Jacks too. So let me ask you this, right?
Oh, I don't understand why they doing the battle. I don't really care. Even if I lose, it don't matter. I battle Lux.
It matters.
I ain't ready. And then he went up there and did I fuck with Surf. Don't get it fucked up. Surf is top tier when it comes to making a fucking room move, charisma, aggression, walking himself around the state. Like how Reed did it, that's Surf.
But here's the problem to me, right? I look at battle rap like boxing, a lot of it, right? And if I were to say, okay, pound for pound, here's the top 10, right? Between all leagues, right? Even without all leagues, this is look at URL. I can't. Lux will put at the top of the pound for pound since between him and Mook, they like Manny and Floyd.
Favor Lux.
Lux dismantled him in a way where it wasn't Lux doing any work. Lux didn't have to do the work. Surf impaled himself. So since you want to do that, like, you know what I'm saying? It makes me question where you fall in this pecking order, right?
I'm mad at Lux too because that's the homie. Shout out to Lux, and that's why my name Daddy Lux. I fuck with Lux. I'm disappointed because these battle rap niggas build relationships with each other, and it take an argument for them to be like, okay, now I'm gonna talk my shit with you. No, y'all niggas not friends. Y'all niggas, okay, you got a relationship with people in life, but you need to get the bag. We ain't grow up with each other, nigga.
Oh, Blade, I didn't know that. Ace is related to either Smack or Beasley. Sir put
I never heard. I ain't gonna look. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Hold on. Let me say this. On the hammer, Blade, is this facts? If so, niggas need a link in the comments.
They've been saying that.
I didn't even know it's real.
Nah.
I never seen that. I never heard that. Never seen it. Never. So put me on game.
They never denied it. They've been saying that. They never even.
I don't know.
My man Surf came in. I ain't got no Apple Jacks. My man came in just like this.
Oh, yeah.
Just like.
There was a boy sitting at the table. He was reading Apple Jacks. Yada. He's gonna grow up to be the nigga that blah blah blah. Son,
got smoked.
You did
but
nothing.
I ain't even gonna hold you though.
So he spent all them years as a kid sitting and eating and reading that box of cereal. Grew up as a fucking man and got to the moment and got smoked. Now I don't know what the fuck.
Hey, look, about that comment, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. I don't think so, homie. I don't think so. And to be honest, because of the fact that I am connected with the DMV Battle Rap League, it's somebody that I can ask. It's somebody that I can ask, and I would bring her on the show, and she would clarify.
You do that. You need
for
to
real.
do that.
For real.
If you gotta do that, then do that.
Let me ask a question. Does it make a difference if he is?
When you on alone saying y'all never heard that, that's really weird. That shit is old. They've been saying that.
Now I'm not gonna lie. I never.
They've been saying that. Snake Eyes battle.
I mean, I hope he is. I'm gonna be honest. I hope he is.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Listen. I heard it, but like, I heard it in passing, but like, I thought it was a joke. I thought niggas was trolling. I didn't take it for face value, but now I'm like, I never heard it before.
Until nobody really commented on it. When nobody was commenting on it, I was like, oh yeah.
If he is related to him, I respect Smack or Beasley, whoever he's related to more, because I know Ace, right? Ace did a bid, so
yeah,
I got something for you, man, to keep you up out the streets. You know what I'm saying? Unlike other organizations, like, oh, you gotta get it. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, like, you know what I'm saying? That's that. Matter of fact, and going all the way back to the beginning, right? Nepotism. You know what I'm saying? Nepotism is a real thing based on the Roman Catholic Church, right? They will hook up their nieces, nephews with jobs, right? And that's where it come from. So if Smack or Beasley hooked them up, because you know what I'm saying, that's the people, good. I'm happy it happened. But he got to tell them to lock in and focus.
You seen that comment?
What's that?
It's Surf Star Power fading.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something. Have I always thought Surf was the most lyrical? Me, I'm old school battle rap. but also I've grown with the times, and I've learned that you got to look at stage presence, how a nigga move the room, how they walk around the room, not choking, stuttering. I consider even stuttering.
Yeah.
Say what you want about Mook. Mook don't even stutter or rap.
The nigga rap. Mook rapped for 20-something minutes without a stutter. No.
Say what you want.
Yeah, I can't even talk for 2 minutes without stuttering.
Rex got a battle. He battling Rio.
Doing the little segments. So my point is, I was disappointed. We gotta admit, Surf got the charisma. Surf the ladies' man.
Surf right now, I'm buying it.
It's not just a battle rap with Surf, and we gotta admit that. And so,
That's facts. Nah, it's true. And for that reason, that's why it's fucked up, because the nigga knows he can get away with the shit, and he does.
Surf.
That's why it's bullshit.
But you know what?
And I think he is.
It's one thing Surf don't got no more, which is fate and his star power, and that's his hunger. He don't have that hunger in him no more.
So listen, his star power will never fade, but he got to be careful that he don't want us to lose the respect.
Star power will never fade. Like you said, Malone, he needs to be careful. He don't want us to lose faith in him. Once the battle really don't fuck with you no more, you done.
So here's my thing about that star power, right? You got people who trying to make big classics and talk about their brand to get they brand so they get more bread, yada yada yada, right? You got to find someone, and it's not gonna be a hard find because it's Surf, right? So it ain't gonna be a hard find. But
now we can talk about that next.
But people gotta want to take Surf because they know, like, yo, I'm gonna get a good battle out of Surf. Now you just watched him choke and destroy himself on stage with one of the GOATs, one of Mount Rushmore's.
Yeah.
So now the good thing for Surf is you don't have to buy pay-per-views, because if they put John and Don versus Sue Surf headline at $60 for the pay-per-view, you can keep that. Now on Caffeine, where it's free, it's, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm tuning in.
Yeah.
Surf gonna write his best for John.
He has to, but didn't he write his best for Lux? It's not about if he write his best, it's about can he deliver it.
That's the thing.
Why would you write your best for John but not write your best for Lux, though?
Right, that makes no sense.
Listen, y'all, it's not Lux he worried about. Why he picked with Cortez and John so much? If they're whack.
But can he deliver it?
Personally, people that I think whack, I don't even bring them up or talk about them.
Surf's pen isn't the question, though.
Talk about them niggas. He know for a fact if he battle Cortez and John, they're going to go. He tormented them for years, yo. He has actually changed the projection of how battle rap community feel about them. Even though John know how to hold on. Cortez like fighting.
I wonder why he didn't carry that same energy with JC.
Who? Which one?
I wonder why Surf ain't carry that same energy with JC though.
He picked with JC.
Huh?
He picks with JC.
He absolutely said, I'm not going to battle you.
Because he tries to paint the image like Verb, like JC is some old fucked up crackhead ass, ain't bullshit ass.
And then it came back around on him, because after JC motherfucker battle Kid Chaos, what JC say? I take anybody but Surf. I do not want to battle him. I no longer want to battle him.
That's what I was saying. People don't want to take Surf if they're going to bring.
It's going to pull out a story and say, I ain't even really care about JC.
So look at Mike P, right? Mike P had a Nomex, his first Nomex. He was looking. People were picking that to be battle of the night, right? People was like, yo, this might be the creeper, sleeper battle, yada, yada, him and Saga. Because they was both on good runs, consistent, yada, yada. Saga did so bad. No one remembers shit that Mike P said. And Mike P was phenomenal.
Yeah, but he was.
You did so bad. No one even remembers. And now you know what I'm saying? Then on the flip, when you do really, really good, like let's look at the next battle of the night from the next SMX, right? We're talking about B-Dot and T-Top. Oh, is he going to be able to? And they both went in there, did fire, and they raised both their feet.
Yo, Jerry, y'all, for the first time I didn't watch some good battles. After B Dot and T Top, I was just sitting there like,
yeah. But what if one of them would have choked?
Like,
I ain't gonna lie. That's the face I made after watching Rockin' Daylight. That's the exact face I made the whole battle.
Umar.
Yeah.
I know Umar a scammer. That's the only thing that fucked me up with T Top. But other than that, I was like, T Top.
But they both came in and did their thing, right? So since that happened, and because it don't even matter who won between B Dot and T Top, they stock. Both of their stock is like, you know what I'm saying?
Both stock went up, yeah.
It made Swamp not want to battle him no more.
No, Swamp got scared, man. How you gonna come the night after? If he'd have said it right before SMX, I'd have believed it.
I don't believe that. I don't believe Swamp scared.
Tell the truth.
I don't
got him.
You admit right now that
I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now.
That nigga said, I don't really want to fuck with him right now.
See, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I think the whole narrative of him being scared came at the end of his statement when he said "fuck around and take a L."
Yes.
That little part of that statement, that "fuck around and take a L."
Yeah.
You
dropped a video 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I didn't really like that statement. I was like, damn. But I understood what he meant though. Because I don't want to take him. I'm not gonna be motivated for him, so I'm not gonna take the battle and just take an L because I'm not motivated.
No, I don't believe he meant that. I believe he like the shit that happened with Arsenal. It's a chance I can lose this round.
Swamp, if you in the comments, nigga, you can always pull up.
Oh, you was talking about Swamp? Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm talking about T-Top. That shit he went with Arsenal, that man can come out. That man can come out of a volcano, yo.
I ain't gonna lie, that
you got to be prepared when you battle.
That was coming out of fucking volcano because I didn't even expect him to come up out of that.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
You ever battle K-Shine?
You said what?
Have T-Top ever battled K-Shine?
No.
Has T-Top ever battled DNA?
Nah, not that I know.
No. That's NWX. That's NWX though.
Let me ask this though. Regardless of that,
anybody before I would become a crew, I would have to battle you.
Yeah,
I hear you on that, but that's not
battle you. Then we can join crews. I cannot battle you and not battle you and then become a crew. I got to battle you, bro. It's battle rap.
I mean, I definitely respect that point, but in Swamp's case, when T-Top looked, I still got T-Top losing, but T-Top looked great, even though he had them questionable ass bars. They weren't even questionable, but you know, it is what it is, right? To the average person, T-Top was looking good, straight up and down. His angles was hitting, and you know what I'm saying?
Unbelievable, bro.
So now he's talking about he'll be unmotivated, but he just did a whole video. My man just did a whole video. And why ain't you writing your rounds if you know the round? Beasley already said the battle is coming. It's going to happen. So why don't you just write the rounds down?
It's scared. You have to be ready when you this motherfucker top, yo. He make you look like, and it's like when he battling you, it's like y'all all together chilling, and you just arguing with your homeboy, and he telling you everything that he's tired of. You ever got to argue with your motherfucking homeboy or your homegirl, and they just start saying all the shit they don't like about you, and you never knew.
Yo, what up? What's the vibe?
What it do, man?
Yo,
you ever got to argue with somebody?
My bad. I was so late. You heard me?
Yeah.
And you be like,
I was with a wedding. You know what I mean? When you with a wedding,
hold on, dude.
You lose track of time.
Hey, let me ask you a question. With a WAP or a guap?
Huh? you know, like how you don't know. You don't really know how good a movie is or a rap battle is till you hit it the second and third time. So It's WAP for now. I don't know if it's a classic, but it's WAP for now. It's WAP for now.
Okay, is it a debatable?
On the playback, we gonna see what it look like on the playback.
Going back. That means it's good.
That's when they say, I met little mommy at the deli. She was a wetty. I was on a heavy. Hey.
Hey, yo.
Hey.
Hey, y'all gotta get ready for me and drop.
Hey, drop, yo. Hey, drop, yo. We got the bro Jerry on, man. For real, yo.
Salute, homie. Salute.
Drop. You need to be listening to a nigga like Jerry, because you ain't shit, motherfucker.
Hey, first of all, hold on. Hey, Malone. Hey, Malone, did you speak to them yet?
Who?
Did you talk to Danny and Drop yet? The conversation.
I ain't speak to Danny yet.
I don't know.
First of all, see, this is what happened when you switch the wig up. now you got the dark hair going on. Now you woke. The fuck?
Dark hair Danny's
dark hair Danny, apple cider Danny, apple cider vinegar Danny. The fuck?
The authentic 500,000.
Now you ain't got love for the fat niggas no more.
She got
fuck
Kobe
you,
on.
Danny.
She got Kobe on. She got Kobe.
Kobe 8.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to the Mamba. You heard? You heard? I just paid a tribute to him tonight. I let that Black Mamba drop 30. 30.
Wait for you, baby. I said, me and my baby, we get along, but fuck that.
Yeah. I love my boo Danny. Danny, you looking fire anyway, baby. I love you anyway.
You done met a bitch at the sheet.
Hey, my man Sly said got Earl Spence in the building.
So what I missed, man. For one, I was catching a little bit. on the way back to the hood. I didn't want to jump in because shit was sounding crazy everywhere.
Talk.
Nah,
we had Jag on.
Hold on.
We had Jag on in the beginning.
Okay.
Go ahead, Slomo.
We had Jag on in the beginning. We spoke a little bit about battle rap with him, but mainly touched on the topic with the situation between Breonna Taylor and that bullshit ass charge and all that shit.
How you sit there?
And then after that, we went into battle rap. Speaking of battle rap, we did not do the Mask on 2 predictions yet. You feel me? So just to remind my man Malone, you feel me? We still got to do those Mask on 2 predictions. Because
what happened was I caught maybe 15 minutes before I hopped on, and I had to double back because I'm like, this was looking like the Yawn and Hammer. I ain't know this was. I thought this was the Arm and Hammer. I was in the cab yawning like, what niggas is not dropping no? What we doing here?
Well, me. We.
Blade, man, you're busy. Blade, you want to eat me so bad. Blade, bro, I want to eat me so bad.
We always with the negativity, but tonight we just had to get woke a little bit. You feel me? A lot of times it ain't always about a battle rap. You feel me? So we had to be woke,
But we off that. We off that. We back to the shit.
Oh, I thought y'all
so,
What we talking about?
We was just about to talk about how we just talking about how Neil said he want to box you, yeah.
You pop in the building. I still real nigga pop in the building, baby.
We was just about to get into how Noah said he want to have a boxing match with you.
Listen, my nigga. First of all.
Oh my God!
Yo, in the words of my man Mike Tyson, stop with the skullduggery. Cut the skullduggery out, my nigga. Get the fuck out of here, my nigga.
Hold up, slow.
Yo.
He talking his shit. We all was like.
Hey, you had no shaking like. Hey,
Don't acting like he's talking to his company. He
you
got
had
kids around.
he had no shaking like booty meat. You know, I swear to God.
We all like this.
The thing is, I'm gonna just say this one time for the last time, and I don't want because battle rap niggas and battle rap culture always take shit like, oh, this nigga said this to him, why he can't say it to me? Listen, y'all know me personally, y'all know me from when we talk in the groups. That's not my character, but I'm gonna tell you this: I used to turn into Norbs a lot, and as a fan, I used to be in the chats, and he used to be like, oh, fucking fans is stupid. Fucking stupid ass fans don't know what they want. I'm a fan of the culture, so I was insulted by a lot of that stuff. So I always said to myself, when I had the chance to speak, I would say what I wanted to. Now, you know, with a little bit of alcohol in the heat of the moment, it got a little bit crazier than I wanted to say. But that's not how I feel about everybody. And I don't know none of these people personally. I don't hold grudges, but Norms always used to have this thing like stupid battle rap friends. They don't know shit, and I'm so tired of. I'm a fan of the culture. I invest in the culture. I pay for pay-per-views. I do a lot of things, and I'm like, yo, listen, bro, show me some respect.
Hey, truth to be told, you ain't do no different. You didn't do nothing different from what I said to Mike P when Mike P said fuck the battle rap media. You ain't do nothing different from what I said to Mike P. So
Man, I'm trying to get the whole background story with this because you know what I'm saying. I don't, you know.
Yo, this is the part that we love. You know what I'm saying? We be doing certain shit. We talking the shit. He's here. He's here. Jerry represents one of y'all. So yeah, he don't know what the fuck he got himself into.
Drop got his beard done like Smack. He got a little gray down in it tonight, so he's showing off, ladies.
All right, Danny. You better stop. Ray Brown ain't the only nigga that's about to jump in your DMs. You listen, I'll jump in your DMs. You know what I mean?
So everybody need to relax.
Danny, I'll fuck around and jump in. Listen, you know I got the direct I'll jump in them DMs, Danny. Girl, stop playing with me.
You better jump in them, bitch.
Hey, yo, so check me out, right? Look, check me out, right?
Oh, man.
Hey, look. We got the big bro drop on right now. Look, I'm gonna name some matchups from this Mask on 2 shit, right? And I want y'all to give me some predictions, all right?
Yo, write them down. Yeah, write them down. Oh, yeah, you ready? Write them down. Write them down too, bro.
Damn. I'm actually trying to remember them. I know most of them.
Hold on, slow-mo. Before we really break them down, let's do a little twist to it, because everybody breaks them down, right? Let's do like a one word. You name the battle, everybody give one word for it. Before we break them down.
Head Ice and Rosenberg Wall.
Start with you then. One word. Drop. No matter of fact, start with the guest. Jerry, it's on you.
One word to describe that battle.
Head Ice, hold up. Before you answer that, Head Ice and Rosenberg Raw. Head Ice battles Ty Law on the tournament joint, the KOTD tournament a week before.
One word. That's it. One word.
One word. I'm the winner, or fuck it, Raw.
No, one word. One word to describe the battle.
Wow.
I started off trash.
He said why?
Yeah, why? I did this tournament. I
like why. Mine's underwhelming.
Yeah.
Underwhelming. Danny. Sucks. That's what you said?
I said trash.
Trash. I was gonna say that. So I can't hold on. I can't say that. One word for battle. Disappointment.
Okay.
I don't really like that one. I'll watch it though.
A Ward and O Red.
30.
Body.
30.
Okay, one at a time. So hold on. Drop said body. She said 3-0.
Clear.
We talking about the same person. It don't matter.
Clear. Clear.
Nah, no, because she's talking about Old Red from Philly. You talking about Old Red from Jersey.
Red
That's two different people.
All red from Philly, yeah. She go for all red.
That's two different
Philly
people.
Old Red. Okay, yeah, I got Old Red from Jersey. Body.
I'm gonna say classic.
Oh, what?
I got Old Red from Philly 3-0. I got Old Red from Jersey 30.
I got A Ward 2-1, yo.
I actually got A Ward 2-1.
One word, Malone. Until we break it down, one word.
Yeah,
one word.
Classic.
Debatable.
What you had, Slow Mo?
Classic.
Malone really root for Joel Osteen.
I actually got A Ward taking that joint too.
She called that nigga Joel Osteen.
Yo.
You know I'm gonna get you, bro. Doing Breonna Taylor protest. Malone voting for Joel Osteen.
Oh, nah, you're not doing that.
Oh my God, she just flipped that shit the fuck. She just flipped that whole thing.
You're not. That shit is not getting through customs. That shit is not even crossing the waters. That shit ain't getting on the boat. Fuck that.
All right, check me out. I'm gonna say the main event or whatever until I get the other battles and shit. Chubby Jag and 40 Cal.
I'm gonna steal somebody's word. Why?
Body.
Death.
On the body.
Death.
Nigga said body. Death.
Death.
With an F.
RTY 30.
What'd you say, Jerry?
I think that might be debatable.
Okay.
Explain that. Why you think it's gonna be?
One word.
Oh,
We gonna go back around.
Yeah, we're gonna spin back.
Hold up. Because I swore Big T was on the card too.
He is Big T and Big K.
This nigga Big Drop acting like
Big T and Big K.
Oh my God, terrible.
Big K. Bro. Big K is out here to destroy black battle rappers, bro. I feel like Big K is a secret agent planning to destroy black battle rappers, bro.
So hold on. Before I say my one word, how the hell you just get on Malone? Picking A Ward. And then you know what? Hey, we gonna leave that alone right there, yo. I got the big nigga. Oh, one word, big. Pause.
You right, Lord.
Hey.
You just got on Malone for that shit, and then
I told y'all I was bipolar.
Nah.
Random.
At any time, she can get infiltrated. When you dealing with a snitch, bro, you gotta learn how to deal with the snitches, bro.
I got another one for you. Bankhead and Chef Trez.
Disgusting.
Chef Trez, 30. Hey. That hype NWX shit ain't gonna work. K-Shine and DMX ain't gonna eat. I mean, DNA. I said DMX.
DNA.
Hold on.
Energy.
DMX is a part of NWX now?
Hey, yo.
DNA and K-Shine ain't gonna be there. 30. Chef Trez, everything you gonna say, it's not gonna matter.
One word. Hey, shout out to Mike with this one. Bizarro.
That
was the last one, right?
Hold on, Slow.
That's my one word.
Let me ask you.
What's your one word?
It'll be I.
Let me ask you this.
I might go to the bathroom on that one. I might not.
Hold on.
I probably
Hold on,
won't. Because when you said Trez,
hold on.
battle?
Who talking? Because y'all both talking at the same time.
Now
Go
I'm
ahead.
asking slow. Do he feel like Bankhead can have a chance? Because he's not trash.
I do.
No.
I do.
You know
He's
what?
not trash.
All right, we could go into predictions. To be honest, I feel like Bankhead is he's hungry. He's hungry. He's very like for real. Like he ain't getting no plates. Actually, nah. Because I heard he's on Survivor Series.
Yeah, he
I
getting
heard
played.
I heard he's on Survivor Series too.
He
You
getting
know,
played.
On
but
Survivor Series.
When Trez battle for King of the Dot.
My nigga.
is that
Does
this
that
weekend?
matter? Does that
Is that
matter?
this?
Does that really matter? Does that matter?
I think
No.
it kind of do. One person ain't got nothing going on, the other person got a bunch of 50K on the line.
What's up?
Actually, damn. When does he does? I think that's this weekend.
And
Listen,
Chef
man.
is correct me if I'm wrong. He the favorite coming out the South, or one of the favorites coming out
Listen,
the South.
Bankhead,
Mm-hmm.
Bankhead is everything that I hate in battle rap.
Oh man, go ahead, man.
Fucking stupid, fucking pointless bars that don't mean shit, that don't hit, especially when they go against real niggas. Theatrics, just shenanigans, just nonsense, my nigga. It's just my nigga. It's cringy to watch. It's fucking garbage. It's not like, listen, I'm not the craziest Chiller fan, but Chiller is fucking nice, bro. That nigga Bankhead is just, my nigga. He's like it's like a weird balance of Chiller and JC and with a bag of garbage wrapped on top, my nigga. This shit is fucking trash, my nigga. Trash. And then he screams like Danny Myers. It's fucking weird. I'm not fucking with it, bro.
You say he got the facial expressions like Mr. Bean and shit.
My nigga, he has every attribute. He has every attribute in battle rap that I hate.
It's sour time. Fuck that. It's sour time, nigga. I fuck with
my nigga. He has every attribute that I hate in battle rap, my nigga.
Every attribute in battle rap.
Hey, my nigga Matt said he's the South Buffetti Green and shit, yo.
Oh my God. See, Jerry, this is what you thought. You didn't know you signed up into some ignorant nigga shit.
My nigga, I'm fire, and I'm fire. I'm a beast. Shut the fuck up, my nigga. That shit is garbage.
Right.
Yo, he don't even rap.
Garbage,
Okay.
bro.
Hey, all right, let me ask you. All right, check me out. Let me ask you about this battle right here, because I actually heard this battle was actually set up. Hollow the Don and Briz.
L. Why? For one,
I'm
gonna tell you for two reasons. I'm gonna tell you for two reasons.
More than one word, but I don't care. You didn't battle a move.
You ain't better move.
I don't care.
To be honest, when I heard about that battle, I actually thought that it was like a petty move. We're gonna go ahead and battle each other on another league. This shit on Smack.
I'm not gonna say that because he did go on live and say, "I just asked for a little bit more."
Yo, y'all crazy, son. But y'all niggas still watch the nigga battles.
A little bit more time, and they went ahead and booked it with Rock, and I'm not gonna go there because Briz didn't even know.
Briz shouldn't get nobody, but Briz got to face Mook. You asked for Mook. You asked for him.
Mook, man. I don't give a fuck about
You asked for him. You asked for it. You asked for it.
We don't give a fuck about you battling nowhere else until you get that shit popping. You got the bread. Come on, man.
So
I'm not watching it.
So Mook and Tay Rock, where y'all feel?
Murder Mook.
Girl would never know.
Murder Mook. If this shit was in a big stage, I would definitely easily go Tay Rock. But in this room, Murder Mook, my nigga, easily. And especially if Mook, my nigga, if Mook come with that aggression that he came against A-Verb with, and he like, nigga, you held the door while we was getting it shaken. No, my nigga, that's one round itself. That's 1-0 already. All he need is another one.
Angle that.
And then you got the Dynamite angle, whatever he likes or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So
Now, But would it be an anniversary card?
Hold on. One at a time. Danny, go ahead.
I'm super scared of that battle. I'm scared of that battle.
Why?
I'm scared more of it on leaning towards Rock. Because you might have should have let Grizz battle him first. This might fuck you up. You might get what you asked for.
You know what?
Because in your mind, you thinking, I'm about to kill. I think they like woo. No. You dealing with a nigga that don't stutter, that was born to rap. Mook was born to rap. Fuck battle rap. Mook get on the track and flow that bitch. Ride that
Matter of fact, he's dealing with a pissed off Mook because Mook was mad as a motherfucker. He couldn't get those 3 rounds off for Briz.
Now, my nigga, not only a pissed off Mook, but you dealing with a Mook that everybody was like, oh, he was a bitch. He's smoking between toes. And then now he got that chip on his shoulder like I snuffed the nigga. And he just finished bumping A-Verb around. But he about to act stupid with this nigga Tay-Rock, bro. He about to. And Tay-Rock was the little nigga of a little nigga that was under a little nigga. Like, come on, son, get out of here, bro. Yeah, like, he's about to kill his.
And I think Mook will say more. I think Mook will say everything Rex wouldn't say.
I can see that.
Rex, you know how you got a homeboy that might beef with your friend. They don't like each other, but they gotta respect each other because of you.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So now it's like he like Rex. Fuck that shit. You ain't want to say it. I can say it. That's your man. I'm about to this nigga the fuck up, bro.
And he's gonna say it because K-Shine would have did it, but K-Shine is on the type of tip right now where K-Shine is like, yo, listen, I'ma just beat niggas lyrically. I don't want to get into all this personal shit and all that.
No, don't get it fucked up. K-Shine fuck with Rock. Rock is a very cool dude, bro.
My nigga, Mook is gonna stomp a mud hole in his ass. That ain't the nigga to fuck with right now.
Now check me out though.
Mook is begging, my nigga. You never seen Mook beg for a battle. He's begging. He's begging to battle, bro. He's begging.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you a question though. With it being an anniversary card,
excited about this drop.
With it being an anniversary card, do y'all really think it's gonna be like nobody in there?
It's gonna be a little bit more than the last event, but it ain't gonna be that much more.
That mob definitely gonna be there.
Like I'm thinking it'd be like a volume.
That mob in the building, Calico and his family in the building.
Dude, but here's the point though, right? Because they like outrap the shit out of Rock, right?
That's
Danny,
right.
Hold on, Danny. Go ahead. I'm good.
So Daylight out-rap the shit out of Rock, right? Boom. But Rock still look good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I get you where Mook has his angles, and he gonna have some hard angles. But do you feel like he could out-rap himself out the battle? You know what I'm saying? Like he did with A-Verb.
He can out-rap Rock, but Rock aggression is so strong.
It's gonna keep him afloat.
Nah, but Danny, what he said, Danny, what he's saying is, do you think that Mook can out rap himself, like basically to the point of like a digression, like
to the point that it's boring. To the point that it's boring.
Yeah, to the
That's
point
the point, right?
Boring, like he did with A-Verb. Yeah.
I can see that. Because he beat Verb, and that's why niggas think Verb won, because he rapped till he got boring.
He rapped too long, He's killing Verb.
But yo, you know what, Drop? I had Verb winning that battle, but yo, I honestly could agree with that point because honestly, that's really how I felt. By default, I had to give it to Verb because I'm like, son, what the fuck are you like? Nah,
no, he beat Verb, but it goes back to homie point that listen. He rapped to the point that you was like, all right, my nigga, like, all right, we get it.
Amazing. I don't give a fuck. If you're a battle rapper, you sit there and listen to 20 minutes of amazingness. That nigga is amazing. He don't stutter. He don't break. He don't budge. He don't move. Nigga, he was amazing. You need to just be happy there to witness that nigga rap around.
Hey, Timberland TV actually had a good point.
He over-schemed. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, he did.
But
that's what it was.
But you know what though? That was Mook's first battle. Well, I mean, that was his first battle back since what? Lux or Iron Solomon? He did Lux after Iron Solomon, right? With Pulse. Yeah, that Lux
That's for the
Lux and
slaughter.
Mook was after Iron Solomon, right?
After Iron Solomon, yes.
So I
Yes,
think, yeah, I think that.
Yeah, but here's this, slow mo. Don't look at it. Don't look at it like his first battle after. What you got to look at it is this. He didn't have much to say about Verb, so he tried to beat Verb on some lyrical shit. He got a lot to say about Rock. He got a lot to say
That
about
is
this
true.
nigga. From
That
the
is
fake
true.
jewelry to the being a little nigga in Dot Mob to being that motherfucking nigga that was holding the door.
Yeah.
Wow, he wasn't crazy thumping in there, but he threw something. He set it off.
He could slam come at Rock like, nigga, I never approved you. Like that ass. Like, nigga, I never approved you for Dot Mob.
Can we say this? Mook might bring the tranny out.
He the type that do it.
Mook don't give a fuck about Rock. See, the rest of them, they got still loyalty.
You know, Mook don't give a fuck. You know, Mook can bring 5 trannies out. Dick on his head. Dick on his head. Dick on his head.
Pause.
Whoa.
Dick on his head.
And Rock still gonna stand there fighting, sweating.
Hey, dude.
A bitch.
So what?
Hey, do we know?
What the fuck that mean?
Hey, did they announce any other battles for that card?
Yes, I know.
Not yet. I'm hoping Surf and John on there.
That ain't happening.
Does DNA? Does DNA? Yes.
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 Do I want to see it? No.
DNA and who?
Lux.
The DNA deserve Lux.
Ew.
Like
Ew. Do y'all want to see that?
You know what? I think only reason I think he deserves Lux show because to be honest, show
is now. Hold on, before you go.
Thank you, Malone. That's not the question. Is if he exactly.
Hold on, I got
Thank you.
I want y'all to answer this shit, but in the right term. This is a great. I got this out the comments. Yo, the question is, does he deserve Lux? Not how you feel about the battle. Not what you think.
Yes.
Does he deserve it? Okay.
No, my question is the opposite. My question is the opposite way.
Go ahead.
First of all, DNA deserves anybody he wants. He's proven. Do we want to see it? Is the question.
Do I want to see it? No. Do he deserve it? Yes.
Of course he deserves it.
But do I want to see it? No. I'm gonna be honest. It's only one person it's only one battle left that I want to see from Lux, and that's Lux and Daylight. After that, I could care less if I ever see Lux again.
I'm gonna go with 2. There's about 2 battles I think I got out of. Daylight is the top of the list.
I want to see Lux and Mickey Facts.
We could probably add Mickey to the list, but I'm gonna always keep saying this because you got that the storyline sell itself, right? Teacher and pupil. Give him Beat Out on the Roof.
Yeah, I see him and Beat Out. Yeah, I want to see that too.
Give Lux. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna be. You know what's gonna be Lux's hardest battle?
I want to see.
I like to see Lux. I like to see Lux versus the Saga.
What?
I want to see.
I've never heard that.
I like listening.
Lux's hardest battle is gonna be against Goods. Lux and Goods. Set it up. Lux and Goods.
Lion Den. History.
Lion Den. History. Lux is gonna break down all that materialistic shit Goods do, and Goods is gonna break down that shit is gonna be fire. I promise you.
We admit they all came through Lux, not really smack. People don't talk.
But do you feel like we'll get a better performance than we got with Averb? Because Averb came through Lux. It was Lux who found him, right? So
I think with Lux,
okay, go ahead, Slow.
Like, all right, with Lux and Goods is one of them niggas that he knows how to battle from the back. He could do that shit with his eyes closed. For real. Now with Lux and Daylight, for one, they already done said it. Both of them said it. It's not going to be on no caffeine shit.
This is something that they're doing by themselves.
Yeah. They said it's not going to be on no caffeine shit. This is not that type of. It's not, nah. This is what
all money up and all the money coming to them.
This is one of those things. This is one of those. This is one of those battles like on some.
They gonna own everything to that battle.
Listen, I drink alcohol when I watch battle rap. Okay, that's gonna be the last battle. When I'm fucking drunk, I don't want to hear that spiritual miracle. I don't want to hear that.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Lux gonna do it. Shit. I don't think Lux gonna. I don't think Lux will go at that nigga Daylight with that.
They're both gonna overdo it. They're both gonna overdo it, my nigga.
You gotta be a loss. You gotta be a loss, nigga.
I don't think the battle gonna happen. We don't want to see Daylight and Lux for real.
That shit gonna be garbage, bro. That shit gonna be garbage.
Judge that battle. We don't even.
Nah, you know what's gonna happen, right? It's gonna elevate Daylight because I honestly think after watching him versus Surf, Daylight is gonna smoke Lux, right? And it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad, right?
What the fuck am I listening to right now?
Yo,
can he smoke Lux?
I think he can if Lux don't show up like he did. If we get that Surf Lux, man, that's when we. I mean, that was nothing impressive.
But I hate this. I hate battle rap. I hate why battle rap players do that.
But Lux even said it though. But Lux even said it. Lux even said it. He didn't have Lux. He admitted. He was like, "Yo, I didn't have to come 100% against Surf. He didn't have to."
He did.
No, that's the thing. Listen? You saying if a nigga come like how he came? First of all, the way he came was more than enough. Pause. The way that he came though, pause, was more than enough to beat Surf. And when he faces Daylight, it's gonna be more than enough. And this is the thing, right? I think Verb could have clearly won. I think Verb had a chance if Verb would stop riding Lux's dick and trying to be like Lux. And he came in there like a carbon copy of him. And this is why and you're not gonna be. And this is what niggas did with Verb Geechee battle, and this is what niggas trying to do with Verb and Cal. Yo, it's closer. No, it ain't fucking closer. They trying to make Verb a playback nigga. He not a playback nigga. That shit garbage. That shit's fucking garbage the first time. It's garbage the second time. It's even worse the third time.
Verb didn't rap that same weight against Geechee.
My nigga, Verb was terrible. The vegan Verb is horrible, my nigga. Horrible.
Verb against Geechee.
Verb is terrible. Verb only care about who he battling. He didn't really give a fuck about no goddamn Geechee. That didn't change his legacy. He gave a fuck about that.
No, his legacy is stamped. It's stamped in. Like T-Rex. Like T-Rex. T-Rex is stamped in.
I feel like y'all niggas supposed to every battle supposed to kill a nigga. They don't feel that way. They feel like you gotta be a certain nigga for me to feel like, because their whole shit is, they ain't matter. That person is
here's part of my point though, right? You can get a lot of Lux battles, right? And it takes, I think we all agree, right? It takes time for Lux to really, you know what I'm saying, get into his rounds and really start getting it and Lux start cooking. What I saw with Gnome X, right? Daylight didn't need no time to start. He just came out doing it right out the gate.
Yeah. I'm talking about he instantly went and it was for all like boom. Boom, boom. Like, that nigga gave me the stale face pause the whole fucking battle. I sat there and was like,
he was on another gear the entire
He was amazing. He was amazing. He was amazing.
Yeah. I don't mean to cut you off, Jerry. Slow. He made you wait for Rock to turn up. Like, come on, Rock. He actually made you cheer for Rock.
Yeah.
Like,
yo, my nigga, Rock lost 3-0.
Clear.
Yeah.
That was as clear as it can get.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta admit that, yeah.
In the way,
motherfucking Curry, he had the courage with the glass. He rolled in the casket with the goddamn
drop.
Oh, goddamn Louise.
Danny, hold on, Danny. Yo, drop. Ray said you're not sliding that through customs.
Sliding what?
Geechee beating Verb.
Geechee did beat Verb.
I got Verb winning. I had Verb winning.
Geechee did beat Verb.
Hey, Geechee.
It's the same shit. It's the same shit that y'all niggas said about Geechee and Charlie Clips. Now niggas is trying to double back. Geechee beat that nigga, my nigga.
Geechee did beat him, but against
Right.
Verb, I'm not going to take away the fact that Geechee stumbled that whole fucking battle.
Listen, if you want to give it to Verb, if you wanted to give it a Verb because of stumbling, then say that. But Verb did not beat him. I'm talking about just what they was rapping. Geechee was my nigga. Niggas gotta stop doing. Listen, Geechee do lose to a lot of top tiers. Arsenal kicked his ass. Surf Gentleman 30 them. But my nigga, Geechee definitely beat Verb, and he definitely, he fucked Charlie Clips up. My nigga, it was about to get dark for Charlie, my nigga. If it wasn't for that freestyle, it was getting real dark. It was getting dark, my nigga.
He's second.
Actually, that freestyle probably saved him. To be honest,
It was getting dark.
Charlie Clips, bro. I would have had Charlie Clips would have had to see me after that second.
So who won that battle?
What battle?
I had Geechee.
The Clips battle. Clips and Geechee.
Geechee, my nigga. If Geechee didn't stumble all over that third, my nigga, that was a 3-0, man. That was a 3-0, man.
I chose Charlie.
But you know what? Here's the thing. We started.
Hold on. Verb versus Geechee. I meant that's what I was talking about. Verb versus Geechee.
I had Geechee. But it was a close battle. But here's the thing. I'm also the same nigga that felt like Verb beat Twerk. And a lot of niggas feel like Twerk beat Verb. I thought Verb won. I thought Verb actually beat Twerk. I did. I thought Verb took the first and second clear.
I'm going to be honest, yo. I actually had Verb beating Twerk. I think I had Verb beating Twerk, to be honest. I think Twerk had the biggest moment.
That third. I
think Twerk had the biggest moment in that battle.
In battle rap, it was one of the moments.
Yeah.
This is why I hate the small room volume sometimes, right? Verb is their solo, or damn near solo, right? Nobody to cheer him on at all. No one to say nothing. No one to go praise on him.
Verb only come with bitches. He don't come with niggas.
But this is my point. Twerk, you know what I'm saying? People get swayed when they see that on volumes. You got 10 people behind one dude every time he say, like, when K-Shine battled Geechee, but K-Shine came sounding like Twerk. I thought it was closer than it was.
Send Ray the link.
But you know what's crazy? Hey, look, check me out. If it wasn't, yo,
real quick, yo, send Ray the link, real quick.
I got you. If it wasn't for that moment that Twerk had, Verb would have 30'd him. And the only reason I'm saying that is because
what moment you talking about,
the whole taking the hoodie off.
He took the hoodie off.
Hold up, matter of fact, yeah, the whole but I'm gonna be honest, and because of the fact that me and Twerk is from the same home league, and I know, you know what I'm saying, everything that Verb said was absolutely facts.
Look what Alex
and his third.
Look what Alex saying. Verb talked. He said Twerk talked about everything that makes Verb.
My nigga, the only reason niggas is talking about, and we got to bounce in between these battles because this is the way battle rap fans view battle rap. The only reason niggas is even talking about Charlie Clips is a debatable is because of that small pocket in his third. Now he's like, oh, he might have won the first. He was losing badly. He was losing badly, my nigga. That choke was fucking disgusting. The freestyle was good. It was good. It was good.
That was not a freestyle. John, if you go back and watch it, John was already prepared for that.
That's true. That's true. I agree.
What people talking about? John was prepared for that nigga to walk up there on that step. I'm telling you, it came out too clear. John was too relaxed. A nigga that's chilling like that, you'll be like,
yeah,
because you still geeked up about your nigga freestyling. You ain't gonna be too comfortable about that.
I gotta switch the cloth real quick, and I
don't think he was freestyling. I think it was playing.
And I gotta switch the cloth because I know I'm gonna ruffle some niggas' feathers with this.
Go ahead.
But the greatest battle rapper right now ever is between two niggas, and the greatest battle rapper would have to be Goods or K-Shine to ever do it.
Nah. You gotta share it in the TBC, not the Hammer.
Goods, my nigga Goods has the best record in battle rap history. Does he not have the best record in battle rap history? I'll wait.
How many battles he got?
I don't know. We have to check verse check. I'm gonna tell you this. The only battle that niggas think Goods lost clearly was Hollow, and that battle wasn't even completed.
That battle was trash.
Yeah.
Goods never clearly lost a battle.
That battle was trash.
And the only reason why K-Shine is up with him is because K-Shine has so much bodies.
To me,
Ray
I
got
feel
an
like.
attitude. Hold
To
up,
me,
Ray, you pop up like you got
hold
a
on.
motherfucking
Before
problem,
I say
Ray.
what I gotta say,
You
hey
pop up
Ray,
like you got a motherfucking problem, Ray. What's good, Ray?
Oh, first of
Ray,
all, Ray is
speak
my
on it,
favorite
Ray.
nigga, but he ain't gonna be my favorite nigga tonight. Ray,
Look,
Ray
Goods has
mad,
the
Ray,
y'all.
best
See how
record in
Ray
battle
fucked
rap
up?
history.
Ray,
look,
talk to
Hold
him,
on.
Ray.
Hold on.
look, man.
One at a time. Let Ray talk. Go ahead, Ray.
Look,
I
man.
go ahead, Ray.
I was in the middle of getting ready to watch Harlem Nights, man. I just got home from work, and I just wanted to see what y'all was talking about. But look, Drop, you my boy, man. You my boy, man. I'm pretty sure if I was with you in Brooklyn, man, me and you would have probably
You
would
know
have been.
that.
Look, this nigga Bird beat Geechee, dog. We not about to do this. Look, I like Geechee. Geechee be talking that shit, man. He talk that shit I grew up on. I've been around. But Bird beat that man. And look, I don't know what y'all feel,
Ray,
how people
hold
feel
on,
about
Ray. My bad, Ray. I know you want to eat me, Christopher, but
Oh my God.
I
What
make
the
the
fuck?
Lakers look very good, baby. This throwback, baby. 500.
Whoa.
500.
It's nothing what Geechee has said.
Logo. Throwback. Fuck
And
wrong with
again,
you. My bad, Ray, baby. Keep
Geechee's
going.
whole
but
music scheme was crazy. Crazy.
look, but then this is my thing about the clip. This is my thing about the clips battle. I got Geechee winning this battle, most definitely. But we not about to sit up here and sweep Charlie Clip first round under the rug because look, we all talk
Right.
about how people mannerisms get. If you watch that battle closely, Charlie Clip's first round was getting to Geechee. That's the first time I seen Geechee feeling some kind of way about any.
Emotional. He was
Charlie
emotional.
Clip's first round was getting to Geechee, man. Again, I
And
gave it. Wait,
So
again,
Ray,
I
hold
give
up,
the
Ray.
battle
Can you admit?
again.
So Ray, can you admit it took him to actually fake choke for Geechee to start laughing and get comfortable?
I don't think that was a
no,
fake choke.
my
I don't think
nigga,
that was a fake choke. I think he actually choked.
Geechee was
No, I
comfortable from the
mean
beginning.
no. I said, do you feel like it took Geechee to stop being emotional?
No, he wasn't ever emotional. What Geechee said was this.
Geechee was very emotional.
My nigga, Geechee said
very emotional.
Geechee said he don't want to be one of them key niggas. So he said he's very cool with clips. So he wanted to put that energy like, yo, fuck out of here. My nigga, we gotta stop judging battles off of what happened with Math. Because Math was emotional about that. You know what I'm saying? Even niggas is like, yo, Jag won because how emotional Math was. Listen, Math was emotional. I agree. But Math beat Jag.
No, he didn't. No, he
Yes,
didn't.
he did.
He didn't
Are you
beat Jag,
kidding me?
bro. He didn't
Are you
beat
kidding?
Jag,
Are you
bro.
fucking? We gotta stop this.
He
Dog.
didn't beat Jag.
The skullduggery. The
Hey, slow-mo.
skullduggery, my
Hey,
nigga.
slow-mo. Slow-mo. Now you my boy, but this where I side with Drop. I gave him out of the math.
He didn't beat Jag, yo. Jag won that.
So Ray, you think Math won?
Yeah, I gave it out of the math. I gave it out of the math.
My nigga, Math won Gentleman's 30 considerably. I'll give Jag the third because of the unprofessionalism. But if you disregard the unprofessionalism, Math still won that third. Math was good, my nigga. He was way better than Jag, bro.
But look,
so I got 2 more.
Yo,
here's my
this is
thing.
funny. This is funny as fuck. Spelled the same way. Danny.
Oh, nice.
That's Danny.
Hi.
That's funny.
Shout out to Danny.
But look, I'm gonna say this. I felt that Clip's first round. I felt his first round was real good. I thought his first round was better than what Geechee said in his first. But at the same time, I still gave the battle to Geechee because one, Geechee's second round was nice as hell, and two,
Oh my God.
I didn't like the fake choke, regardless of Charlie Cook picking it back up. Regardless of Charlie Cook picking it back up, that shit was a clear cut choke. Like
it took the nigga a minute and 46 seconds just to say psych I lied.
Was it that long?
Huh?
It was that long.
Check me out. I smoke Newport 100s. It should be no reason why I was fucking done with my damn cigarette before the nigga said psych I lied.
I'm on your phone for that. That's hilarious.
I literally lit my third time watching the battle. I lit the cigarette once he went right before the first one. Pause, because I don't like the way that shit sound in the first place. And about time he said psych I lied, I was ashing my shit out.
Yo, you remember
Jerry, can you contest to that, Jerry? Can you contest to that? Because I don't feel like it was a minute and 30 seconds.
It was. Look, I'm gonna tell you this. I didn't get a chance to time it, but it was longer than a lot of people said. 30 seconds. It was longer than 30 seconds that he was doing that.
Remember when GP choked versus Surf, right?
Yeah.
We didn't do all that, right? So we knew it was okay. He was with the script. Nah, the clips did. He tried to figure it out. And he pulled it out.
And I agree.
Pause on that. He pulled it out. That was crazy.
Whoa,
Now, check me out. This how I know it wasn't a fake choke, right? Because the nigga was literally, he wanted to get the rest of his rounds off. He wanted to get the rest of his round off, but he couldn't remember that shit. So then he was like, fuck it. Then by the time he realized he couldn't remember that shit, he was like, fuck it. Let me go ahead and freestyle. Let me walk around the room. That's exactly
you know what it was. I'm not gonna lie. Battle rap nostalgia. I think, and I'm gonna say this, Ray. I'm honest, and I think you. Not saying that all y'all probably understand what I'm saying. When he did that shit, I think I was caught as a fan. I was just caught up in a moment of like, yo, this nigga really didn't choke, but he really danced out the shit. Like, yeah, we don't like it, but a new standard was low key kind of set in the moment.
No, it wasn't.
Hold on. Let me bring something up. People don't.
One at a time.
Hold on. Let me bring something up. Why people don't mention the fact that he did it twice? He did it again after he said "psych I lied."
Listen.
He did it twice.
It wasn't a new thing said. Here's the thing.
After drop, go.
You don't have 2,000-3,000 niggas like boo, not letting you get to that, my nigga. He was in a room full of peers that would be like, all right, and niggas was like, they was letting him get
in a room full of friends.
Hold on, Danny.
Exactly.
Hold on.
Room full of friends.
Danny, hold on. Yeah. Go
okay,
so
two quick points. One, when Geechee said to him, because it wasn't a new precedent, this is clips. But when Geechee said to him after Clips started freestyling, he said, go ahead. He started laughing. He said, get that vet shit off. He knew what Clips was doing. He knew which way Clips was writing. Now, mind you, let's go to the first round. When Clips did, because he tried to improv it. When Clips had the fake cry in the beginning of his first round, that was improv. He tried to improv the choke, but it backfired. He clearly choked in that battle.
It was too noticeable.
I think that was a choke. Listen.
Hold on. Was it the fact that it backfired, or was it the fact that it was just horrible and noticeable? I don't even think it backfired. It was just bad. It was very noticeable. Like, we know you choked, nigga. And the fact that we know you choked is that you're Charlie Clips. You never choked before, nigga, but you choked. So we're all in amazement like, yo, what the fuck?
It even took him a while. He even had to think of what to say with the psych out loud. That's how I know it was a choke. He that's why he like, fuck it, let me finally come up with something with avocado. He had to think of that shit.
Hey, Clips better stop using psych out loud. He know Hollow on that shit.
But can we admit just the fact
shout out to my nigga Keith, man. That's my brother and shit. Yo, he in the comments. 57 seconds. That's how long the nigga choked.
That was damn near a minute.
That's too long.
Hey, Keith, while you on here, hey, yo, tell your boy Prop, yo, we got to get my man Propolini on the show, my nigga.
Oh yeah.
So you said that a standard was set. You think you're gonna start seeing that now? Like, what if Surf would have did that instead of taking it back to the top?
Listen, if you're able, see, yes, this is what's gonna happen. I believe a new standard was set only because of Clips' first of all his stature. He's a top tier nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit that we honestly never, ever, ever, ever seen before. He actually convinced half of the culture that he won, because some people are saying that wasn't a choke. I can understand why people are saying that, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all niggas. On first watch, when I watched it, I was amazed. I was bedazzled. I was like, "Oh, that's just the greatest shit I've ever seen." I think I even tweeted that shit. But on the second, third, fourth watch, I'm like, "Yo, it didn't even look like he choked, but he did." That's the shit that's fucking me up. Like, I know deep down that the nigga choked.
It hurt Malone to say that. Just say the truth, Malone.
Seeing the nigga being a hummingbird. Seeing the nigga being a hummingbird and shit. Yeah, that shit. That shit was painful.
It hurt you to watch that shit.
I'm saying it. It was painful. It hurt.
It hurt.
But he recovered good, you know what I'm saying? And he made a moment because he was smart enough to say in that post interview, if it was a choke, y'all gonna say what, you know what I'm saying? But he said he said something about you gotta figure it out, right? So you gotta figure it out. He ain't gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna say whatever, right? So he made his little summer madness moment. Gucci tried to do the same shit, it didn't go well. You know what I'm saying? And you got people who gonna give it's wild, right? You got people who gonna give Clips the third on to be honest, because they feel like that moment was so big because of how he rebounded.
So with that being, I'm glad you said that. So with that being said, because my question is, was a new standard set with this bullshit? Because yes,
hell no.
But was a new standard set? And I'm just saying, did Clips really? Did he win the battle?
No, he didn't. No, because I'm from the old school era. If you choke, you lose a round. I'm from the old school era.
Yeah. See, listen, I think the answer varies. I think the answer varies on the generations, but that doesn't mean that, you know what I'm saying, any answer is right or wrong. But I'm from the generation you from, Ray. So now, that shit was a cheat. You got niggas like Sly saying that wasn't a choke, bro. That shit was a choke.
It was a choke, bro.
It didn't look like a choke. I'm not gonna lie. That's the shit that's phenomenal about this shit, because I watched it. I have it on my phone. Like, I watched it a lot.
Now, this is how he can get this through customs. This is how he can get it through customs. He got to pull a Loaded Lux. Because every time they ask Loaded Lux, yo, did you really choke versus Calico? Loaded Lux will dance around that question every time.
Yeah.
That's the only way he can get it through customs. Don't give a yes or no answer.
Yeah. To be honest, so to me, over time, that battle, I hate to say it, it's forced into the debatable category. It's gonna be preference just because of that reason right there, right? Because you can actually slide that shit through customs.
Yeah,
if he plays it right.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. If he did anything with that shit, yo, he pretty much taught the youngins, like, yo, even the vets that choke, like, look, if y'all motherfuckers gonna choke, at least have enough decency and respect for yourself to finish the damn round off.
Mm-hmm.
At least try to get yourself back and finish the round off. Because, like,
you need to try to remember his material. Clips just said, I don't need the material. I'll just do this.
Shine, it ain't the new it ain't a new nigga. He's a guest out the comments. You know how we do. He said, "Who the hell's the new nigga on the show?"
No, I'm reading another comment say y'all talk that old school shit, but Daylight deserves looks over DNA given the resume. Of course, Daylight.
I mean, no, we never.
Hold on, before I even jumped on live, that was my first comment. I said, "Hell no, that Lux don't need to be battling no damn DNA."
We never said anything about like who deserves who first.
The question was, does he deserve Lux? But a lot of people don't want to see it.
No. Right. Here's the problem with caffeine, and I hate to reference other things, but I'm gonna have to, right?
Nah, we other things is what we reference up here, so you good.
Wrestling went through this, right? It was a time where wrestling had to sell a pay-per-view.
Yo,
so
hold on. Ray, he said reference to other things. You hear what he's using as a reference? What do you always do? What do you always reference?
Wrestling.
Go ahead, bro. Dead ass. Go ahead.
They used to have to sell pay-per-views, right? Then they got the app. When they got the app, they streamed it. They took people money for $10, whatever, got it, right?
Yep.
They didn't have to sell the pay-per-view no more. Then they started giving you trash.
Yep.
The same thing can happen with caffeine, where if you was on pay-per-view and watch Battle Live, they'll never give you Lux versus DNA. It'll never be, because they know the average person ain't gonna tune in and spend $50 to watch it. But on caffeine, where it's free, we just have to keep getting consistent battles and market, because remember, DNA won that the BET freestyle joint. So
not only that, he did an NFL pre-show on ESPN.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So he's a good matchup for Lux in terms of financial. Oh, I know who that is. I seen him before. Oh, he's good. Right.
Right.
And they don't have to sell it. URL can give us straight track. URL, you don't even. This is the first time they're gonna give us the whole event on an app. Like, why you just figured that out, man?
Yeah.
We pay you $7 a month every month. You ain't gonna give us the whole event. You gonna pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. Figure it out. Give us what we want. Now with caffeine, it's free. I'm gonna just give you what we feel you should get. You know what I'm saying? And as long as it's a consistent battle, 3 rappers showing up giving their rounds, not gonna win.
Okay, 2 things. Not to what you said, because you made good points, but it's another thing Sly just put up. Sly said, one good battle wash away all the bullshit Daylight did. Daylight has had way more than one good battle throughout his career.
Because his battle with fucking Chilla Jones was fucking beautiful.
His battle with the white dude when he did the little teapot shit.
Yeah.
Who was that? Mad Child.
His last battle before Gnome, right? I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, was Loso. It was a judge battle, and he smoked Loso 3 rounds, easy. And they awarded it. I felt like everything went over the judges' heads, because this Daylight second round was crazy. A whole 2-0 scheme about circles, and he up 2-0, and the glow, like, you know what I'm saying? Everything was about being up 2-0. And then he told you he was up 2-0. And they gave the battle to Loso. So we've seen Daylight, you know what I'm saying, Iron Solomon, at one point, he just looked godlike. You know what I'm saying? There's certain times.
The battle that he had, it was in North Carolina. I want to say it was against JC or T-Top. It was against JC or T-Top. It was in North Carolina. It wasn't no big league. But that battle was fire. And keep in mind, he was supposed to battle King Los and shit, but I don't know what happened with that.
Hold on 1 second, Slow-Mo. Okay, Sly, so you're doing too much, because we're not talking about who's put in more work.
Right.
We know DNA put in way more work in the culture than Daylight has. But we're talking about what battle makes sense. And this is why I like Narcotics' comment. DNA deserves whoever he wants. I just don't like the matchup.
Correct.
The matchup don't make sense.
Correct, Ray. Ain't nobody saying that they don't deserve these battles. It just don't make sense for your career.
It's like this. Would you pay $50 to watch
all you can say is, I ain't care. It didn't matter.
Matter of fact, I'll take it a step further. I'd rather see DNA versus Mook than Lux, because DNA Mook has history.
Hey Malone. Hey, check me out. Hey, I'm about to give my man Profilini and shit, yo. He was the champ of the dojo. I'm about to give him the link and shit, yo. I think he gonna type on.
Yeah, that's cool.
DNA and Mook.
I much rather see that than DNA versus Lux, because they have history.
We need to know about that T-Rex, Mook, and K-Shine feeling. Are you a real nigga, DNA, enough to talk about?
Shout out to Detroit. Salute.
Shout out Detroit, yo.
Shout out to
DNA versus Mickey Fax was a grudge match.
Shout out to everybody tapped in. You know what I mean? I feel y'all. You know what I mean? We got a couple more minutes left.
It's funny you say that, Jerry, because
you're right. Fifth Element is neurotic. I said narcotic, man. My bad.
On that battle a lot. If nobody noticed that, Jerry was like the DNA and Mickey Fax battle. If y'all notice in a lot of the interviews, DNA uses that battle. Like, look what I did to Mickey Fax. Ooh, you feel me?
Yeah. But he had ammunition for Mickey Fax in a way where, you know what I'm saying, we was eager to see it because we know y'all got so much history. You versus Luck, you could even
people don't understand
it's not box office, man. It's just not box office. Not saying he don't deserve it.
People don't understand here.
Any of you guys willing to sit here and admit why the fans don't really accept DNA like he should be accepted?
Hold on one second, Danny. See, okay, yes, we all know this. We all know this. Lux did skipped over DNA and went with Cal. That's not history. That is not history. That was just that's a simple situation. DNA never got mad about that. DNA never really spoke about that. That's not history.
Cal was that nigga during that time.
When if you go to the one rounder between DNA versus T-Rex, then him calling out,
I'm so sick of the killer. I'm so sick of Calico disrespect. I'm so sick of the Calico disrespect. We not gonna act like 10 years ago. When Calico beat Ass Solomon, we not gonna act like we ain't act like how Calico was that nigga from the Midwest.
Wait, he never battled Iron Solomon. He never battled Iron Solomon.
Who did he battle before Lux then? My bad.
Math.
I'm thinking about Mook doing Summer Madness too, right? It was Mook and Iron Solomon.
Hey Danny, hey, let me cut you off right quick. Hey yo. All right, hold on. Hey, let me cut you off right quick. Look, here's the thing, right? And this what I told my son this shit. I said, yo, all right, can we all agree that Lux has one of the greatest pens in battle rap?
Yeah.
Lux has one of the greatest pens in battle rap. Yeah. Now, here's the reason why I say that it's more attractive to see Daylight versus Lux. It's because to me, in battle rap, Daylight is like how Andre 3000 is to hip hop. Andre 3000 never dropped a solo album, but he's up there in the power rankings because of his pen. He's always been up there in the power rankings because of his pen. And that, to me, that's how Daylight is. You know what I'm saying? Daylight, he's regardless of fuck all the trolling and regardless if the bullshit with Mickey Fax and blah blah. No, still his pen game is still up there in the power rankings. So that's why that battle right there makes so much sense, because, and even Lux said it, that's the only person that would bring out the Lux that y'all probably really want to see.
Does Lux have any West Coast battles?
No.
Nah.
That's another thing that, to me, you know what I'm saying? Lux is in his element against people from his element. Lux hasn't really stepped outside the box too much. So one thing that makes Lux look exceptional, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, when the Golden State Warriors play this other 3-point shooting team, you know what I'm saying? Okay, but what happens when you play a real defensive team? Somebody.
It's like how they feel about New England Patriots. They feel like they the AFC East. They feel like, nigga, you ain't on the NFC East side. You don't get the goddamn go against the real hitters. So it's easy for y'all niggas. So yeah.
And I felt like there was a time where Disaster should have battled Lux. I think we've seen Disaster's best days come and go, but you know what I'm saying? It would draw a crowd, I guess. But Daylight is at the peak right now. You know what I'm saying? Danny Myers at one point tried to plead a case. Don't know about that.
So do you think if like Rum and Geechee and them was during that time when Lux and Mook and them was real popular, do you think they would have battled them by then? Do you think you would have seen like back in 2002? Do you think you would have seen a Geechee with Lux and a Rum Nitty with Lux or Mook?
Slide DNA lost the young ill and he was flossing. So what is your point? All young ill did was floss. He took out some actual floss and flossed on DNA for a round. So what is your point?
He making Ray
If you
because this is the thing that's tripping me out. This is the thing that's tripping me out. People keep saying that DNA deserves this, and this. We get it. DNA does deserve these kind of matchups, but the thing is, does the matchup sound appealing? DNA versus Lux do not sound appealing.
everybody just need to admit DNA is born. He's fire,
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say DNA is boring.
No,
I'm not gonna say DNA is boring.
Listen to me, bro. Listen to me, Ray. I mean, the state, what we want to see when the nigga move around. I ain't gonna say that about DNA. I ain't gonna say that about DNA. Because I didn't see DNA speaks wrong. I'm gonna stay out of this.
In 2020, you got people who believability to some point, right? You got Geechee out there. People even look towards like Twerk and all these people who say what they Cal, you know what I'm saying? The issue with DNA is where do you fall in with anything? Because if you were to even take a conscious route, like Averb, and he's vegan, he's got this whole new approach, and he's rapping about that, he raps from that perspective. People believe it. I mean, you also kind of understand where he came from. You know, B-Dot has this whole conscious approach. You know, Rum has his whole West Coast with the Phoenix, got it, cool. Where do DNA fall in? Because we see what Sean been through. Like, you the same dude that came out too and will hurt your credibility when you clap machetes, and no one's ever let that down, even though the angle is tired. But it's like, dude,
they saying that DNA is just running behind Shine.
No, but see, here's the thing.
I mean, DNA can rap. Let's not get that twisted.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Two things.
Talk about it, Malone.
I hear that.
Here's the thing.
They saying Shine bigger than DNA, and DNA used to be. We ain't ready for that yet.
Here's the thing.
Man.
I'm not knocking DNA for his believability or anything like that, because DNA is a talented MC.
Yes.
The problem with DNA is it was hard for him for a long time to get out of the shadow of Charlie Clips. And then after he got out of the shadow of Charlie Clips, it was like he was walking on his own again. And then once I felt like he partnered up with K-Shine. He didn't immediately jump underneath K-Shine. He partnered up.
It's all right to say. It's all right to say it.
Let me finish.
He didn't turn it up into NWX. He didn't turn it up to NWX.
That's not what I'm about to say. What I'm about to say is the minute he partnered up with K-Shine and K-Shine started to rise, it started to seem like DNA fell underneath him.
Yeah.
And
Talk
that's
about it, Ray. Talk about it, Ray.
That's what the problem is. Now, I don't know what's going on with Sly, because now he's talking about what y'all believe Chilla and JC with gun bars, though. Chilla and JC, but see, here's the problem with Chilla. Here's the thing with Chilla and JC. They're both nice. We're
not ready. What people need to understand is certain battles that we really not ready to see yet.
So let me ask you this.
It's not even that. My thing is this.
I don't want to see that.
When you hear the names DNA versus Loaded Lux.
Why don't we get K-Shine versus Loaded Lux? Because they did NWX.
The first thing,
get me more excited than DNA.
The first thing, and I would be happy for DNA if he got the battle. But the number one thing a lot of people is going to ask, why DNA?
Right.
Wow.
And why not expletive this person or expletive that person?
But Ray, we just said DNA deserved it. That's
crazy.
That's the thing. I agree. DNA deserve it. I just said that I'm not a fan of it, and Sly just started going on this damn terror about Daylight. I said I would prefer to rather see the Daylight battle more because of their lyrical abilities.
Yo, let me ask everybody this. Me personally, I just sat here and I just thought about this right now, right? DNA versus them type of niggas. All right, yeah, he battled Mickey Facts. All right, cool. I'm not interested. I'd rather see him battle like a Jada Nightwing than I'd rather see him battle a Lux. That's
nope, because it don't make no sense for DNA.
Oh my God,
that's the
bro.
same way that we feel about the Lux battle.
Oh my God, that's so bad. That is so bad.
And you know what I'm saying, Ray, I think you brought this up and you hit the nail on the head. When you join a clique, the clique needs to be known by you, right?
Yeah.
K-Shine is the leader in battle rap. People are gonna always point to K-Shine, right? So when DNA gets a bigger battle with Lux, people gonna be like, man, I'd rather watch K-Shine, right? No one talk about the
want to see DNA with Jada Nightwing, bro.
So, did DNA deserve Lux? He purposely asked that question.
This made DNA about to battle Luke Castro,
to put himself in that conversation. I mean, if that's the case, why not get JC with Lux, right? But
no. JC dropped the ball too many times to get Lux.
But that's the thing.
But I guarantee you, people would want to see that more than they would want to see DNA versus Lux.
And you know why?
But see, okay,
Lux not gonna battle DNA if he battle Luke Castro.
It's
over.
It's the last. We got 10 minutes left. So
okay, so slow mo. So what you saying now? This is the point that Sly is making, and I have to agree with him. People would much rather see somebody who's dropping the ball to get Lux because it looks good on paper versus
not really. We would want to see JC versus Lux more because of how much and how long JC been calling out Lux.
And how,
but see, here's the thing. If you really break it down, he really wasn't calling out Lux that long. It was the media that actually said, "Yo, who would win in the battle?" And then JC ears perked up, and then he started calling. He
started calling out Lux right before he lost to Geechee, right before that Geechee battle, and that battle was a while ago.
But I will say this real quick, to Sly's question. I would rather see DNA again. This is just me. I would rather see DNA versus Mook because of the history. When DNA was on T-Rex head, and this was when T-Rex was still in his prime and not using his mixtape bars. DNA was on his head in that one rounder, and from that gate, when he went at Rex, he turned around and he went right at Mook. And when he called out Mook right there in his face, I was like, I want to see that battle because I feel like that DNA would be able to will give Mook a better fight. That's just me. But I don't know. I mean, chances are the DNA versus Lux will be a great battle. I mean, if it was to happen. To me, I
don't want to see it. It's a waste of my time. I don't want to see it.
Maybe because for a long time, Daylight Planet. Okay, I'll say this. For a long time, Daylight planted the seed of Lux cannot fuck with me. I don't know why y'all are praising him. This was before he went on sabbatical. This was before
he took the shit. All them niggas is obsessed with Lux.
This is not an obsession.
This is not an obsession.
This is not an obsession.
Yes, it is, right?
No, it's not. This is about competition. This is not an obsession. This is about competition.
You right. Yeah, you right, Ray. You right.
But remember this too. The way he phrased the question was like, do I deserve him? So you can look at his body of work, right? And say, yeah, you know what? After all them battles, you should get Lux. Because he can't say in a popularity contest who wants to see Lux battle. DNA's name wouldn't even get mentioned.
If we going straight off resume, of course DNA deserves Lux because he's done so much for battle rap alone.
That's my point.
And it's an argument that
so he could slide in and say, look, see, people say I deserve Lux, so give me Lux. And then people be like, yeah. But then people will be like, but I'd rather see, you know what I'm saying? It's just like we keep saying deserve, but people won't tune in. That's like the value of a house, right? On the market, the house go for this price, but are people willing to pay that? No. So this is what the house gonna go for, but it's worth this much. But this is what it's gonna
though. I gotta check Sly. You said Lux overrated. See, Sly, we come from old battle rap. Every nigga that battle rap was not documented back in the day. You dealing with Lux. First of all, Anybody in New York tell you had to go through T-Rex to battle. That's why T-Rex and he recycled.
Lux admitted that he lost.
The old battle rap where they battle rap. That's how he brought K-Shine in. You got some money, K-Shine. I said, yeah, I got some money. All right, we got to go over this spot to tag the battle. You had to bring money to battle niggas. And that's how you made money off the block from selling drugs. So when these niggas say that niggas can't battle because you ain't seen them on screen, we can't do that. These dudes been battling off screen for years.
Look, I'm gonna say this. Do I think that Lux is overrated? No. But I can understand why a lot of people feel that way. But the same people that feel that way about Lux I'm not saying Sly in particular, but a lot of people that feel that way about Lux, a lot of people feel that way about Mook. The matter of fact, Disaster.
Why do you feel people feel that way?
Because they have said it. That's what I was about to get ready to get into. Disaster have went on record and said he don't see why Lux and Mook get the praise that they do because he feels that they're both overrated.
But can I answer that? Can I answer that? I think when you measure a person, right? Look at their legacy. More people have turned out to rap like Mook or Lux than have ever tried to be like Disaster.
True.
So that's a jealous comment because if we look at people's styles, people will admit like, oh, I got this from Mook, or I learned from Mook, or I learned from Lux. Period. But don't nobody be like, I learned this from Disaster. I learned how to see papers out of hand from Disaster.
Oh.
Hey, but Slide, you can't say Murder Mook a legend and then say fucking Lux is overrated. Like that don't even sound right.
They
come
from the same a battle rap.
Yeah, all I know is this: you have to be some kind of a status to make the first wave of URL battlers all chase you. Yes. Mook and Lux had to do something for the Calicos, the A-Verbs, the Math Hoppers, the Iron Solomons, and everybody to come out the woodwork and say, I want to battle him.
So, Ray.
And keep in mind.
Exactly, Ray. So, can we talk about what you just said? It's only a slight amount of battles that can document that for them.
Yeah.
Why is niggas chasing them?
I mean, because they was the one first. They was the ones that did it first, and they was the ones that was getting praised from everybody for doing it. And people was like, "Yo,
original leagues." You know what I'm saying? Yep. You look at some of the original leagues with Lions, and then you look when we talk about that legacy, what makes them great. Look who they found between the two of them. Look who they found. They put some of the greats. They put other Rushmore names up between A-Time, A-Verb, Sue Surf, Tay-Rock. Like, come on. So
and then don't forget, these niggas got the longest battle in battle rap history because their first battle was like fucking 10 rounds long. That shit was like 10 rounds long.
To Sly's point, you're right. Head Ice and Sway was out there during it.
So that makes us go back to the fact that we be mad at niggas when they be choking. Because we know niggas can actually go that long without choking.
To answer Sly's question about Head Ice and Sway was out there in those times, are they legends? That's the same thing as like, well, there are 12 players on the Bulls, but only 2 of them getting in the Hall of Fame.
Because they ain't popular.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to at some point draw a line like, yeah, Head Ice might probably would get in, to be honest with you, but Wave probably won't. But is he a legend? Charles Barkley's a legend with no championships. They talk about the top 5, top 10. Charles Barkley ain't mentioned. So when you talk about
that goes back to you having to lean on a nigga's shoulder because LeBron wouldn't have looked that good without Shaq.
Yeah.
Okay, Slide. So
sometimes you gotta lean on a nigga
because we almost out of time. Real quick. Okay, Slide. Now this is the Detroit of me. I am, even though they didn't win that much, I will say Miles and Factor was legends because when I was in Detroit, I heard about that's who I heard about. I had heard about Miles and Factor,
but they are legends.
I knew about Miles and Factor before I knew about Mook and Lux. So that's just me.
Miles Miles and Goods. Miles and Goods battle was legendary.
History. They're part of the history, so that's not even a fact. Of course, they're legends.
But I will say this. I will say this, and this is real quick. How I got it, Mook is the logo.
Listen. We still know who Bull Cartwright is. Thanks.
I will say this. Mook, as far as how Lux and Mook go, Mook, if Battle Rap had a logo, Mook will be the logo. He will be the logo. And Lux will be just as much as a legend as Mook. Now, how would you rate him? Like, okay, who's Michael Jordan and so on and so forth? That's different. But
that's why Reed's legend. Reed.
Mook be the logo.
Reed's from there too.
Oh, but see, here's the thing.
Lux might be more the Michael Jordan.
I want to see Reed
exactly. But here's the problem. People don't want to give Reed his props.
Oh.
That's the thing.
That's too long, Ray. Don't do that, Ray.
No, I hate that. I hate that because he's a legend. They don't want to give him his props.
That's a long story, Ray. It's sad. That's a sad story.
And I agree.
Go ahead.
I agree with that, though. I agree with that.
Yeah, that shit is like crazy. But yo,
he called Mook out though. He called Mook out in the battle rap against Rum Nitty. So we'll see.
Once again, you know, Friday nights. And Hammer show, you know what I mean? Tonight was a special night. We got into everything.
It was really special tonight.
We
shout
appreciate
Shout out to the big homie Jag.
Jerry come in the building. Jerry came in and was
shout out to Jerry, man.
Shout out to Jerry.
Facts, yo.
It's hard to type in the comments.
We got Ray in the building.
Sly,
I mean, Jerry, appreciate everybody.
Real quick, Sly, I do agree with that. No. Me and Sly cool now, but Sly, I do agree with that. Serious Jones is a legend. People do not give him his props, but Serious Jones is most definitely a legend.
He is.
Yeah, he dropped.
Can we admit this before we end it? Can we admit that Moodle Merc? I mean, y'all know I get drunk and I say shit.
Oh, my Lord. What you got, Patron tonight?
Moodle Merc.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, that's the Patron talking. Don't even worry about it. That's the Patron.
Hold on. Can we admit Murder? That fucking BET cipher with Calico and Couture, king of battle rap. You heard Drake? Mook. He said he had Mimi hanging
hold on. I just caught something.
He said I got niggas hanging on my rod like Mimi in the shower.
Hold on.
I'm a horror.
Did you say Did you say DET? We gonna let that go. All right. Hey, we gonna let that slide through customs right there.
Man, she lit.
Let that shit slide. Nobody said
she lit.
That shit is crazy. So it's
I love you guys.
Or whatever.
I love you guys. They always try to embarrass me, y'all. At the end.
Arm and Hammer show. Fridays, 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock, motherfucking. You know what I'm saying? Pacific time. We appreciate y'all. We catch y'all niggas next Friday. Sunday, catch the breakdown show. You know what I'm saying?
BT. All the BT.
Hey, we still live?